Hello and welcome to another episode of TPK, the show so named so that if I do accidentally kill all of my characters, I can just call it branding. Yes, welcome to The Player's Keep.
You wouldn't dare.
Bum, bum.
Oh, I would. Oh, I would. Speaking of those players, let me introduce you to them now. We have Pete Smith, Dewi Gray, Ben Fenner, and Kendall Boardman, and I am merely Jack Fletcher, the Dungeon Master. With that being said, let us not keep the players waiting. Let us not keep you waiting. Let us dive straight in to another episode. Let us enter The Player's Keep. In the last chapter of our story, the group of wanted criminals and wayward sellswords
Me?
and wayward sellswords. I said what I
To
said.
be fair, you pretty much wanted.
Were discussing their next steps following their investigation of the murder of Lady Defana Olagiana. They decided that whilst it was all well and good them investigating her murder, unfortunately they were running out of coin and needed money, and if they could get it whilst they were earning, a little bit of information. And so, following one of the threads that they found on the notice board, the job opportunity from the Henshaw Tannery, they decided to wander outside of the city's walls over to the tannery, where they met a boke, a goat folk person by the name of Ulaktha Oankad. Who told them that none of the employees of the tannery were working due to their own superstitions. One of the employees had gone missing a couple of days ago and had not returned, and therefore the entire employee group has decided to refuse to work until this particular matter has been settled. You were promised payment of 40 gold for your efforts, should you bring back evidence of where this person has gone or what has happened to them. You toddled on down to the last place that they were seen or known to have been going, which was a waste pit not too far away from the tannery where waste material, pelt offcuts and other nasties are thrown away, dumped, and left to rot. I believe it was Siggy who pushed the big red button, as I was very grateful for you to do. You flipped over this large wooden covering that stops the majority of things getting into this particular festering pit of shit. And you were immediately accosted by something in this pool of sludge, and a battle commenced. You managed to defeat the creature within, this multi-tentacled entity with a large mouth and huge great fangs with eyes on one of its tentacles. And that is where we are picking up as you stand there or lie there, panting after your scuffle. What would you like to do?
I need a bath and ale now, please.
Would his tentacles still be on me around?
It's
or
not.
would it be like on the floor?
It's relaxed and on the floor. It's still near you, but it's.
This is kind of flaccid.
Is it?
It is, for want of a better word,
Flaccid tentacle.
It's a flaccid tentacle.
Doesn't have any
Name of my sex.
muscular, nervy stuff kicking about.
It's not twitching, no.
Nice.
Is everyone okay?
Well, do you know what? I'm fit as a fiddle. Nothing touched me.
Same.
Oh, nice.
I'm not a precious person, but this is disgusting. I need to wash. Yesterday. Can we see, like, any trace of
Yeah, you
even through the lavender cloth that you have stuffed into your nose holes. Siggy smells foul. Worse than any sewer you could have crawled through.
Oh.
It is
This is worse than last
filth
time.
and waste and rot.
Oh,
It's
you
awful.
were in its mouth for a little bit as well, weren't you?
I was.
Oh.
And it's in my hair.
Oh.
You're just pulling like globs of slime out of
Yeah.
my beautiful hair.
Half rotted
I don't think I have anything.
strands of pelt and yeah, all sorts of nasties. It's not good.
Can we? I think Segan wants to take a quick look around to see if there's any trace of the missing worker. I can't remember if we saw.
When you arrived at the pit, you saw that there was an overturned cart.
That was it.
Yeah.
Is there anything I can take back as like evidence of his disappearance?
There's a tentacle. Do you want?
Whoa! We'll take a piece of the monster. Yes.
I'll just like go over and just be like, it's okay. I'm just gonna undo it.
Ow.
Oh, is that still on you? Oh.
How many times is it?
Just the once.
Okay. I'm doing it the wrong way. Sorry.
Oh man.
You.
That was.
You okay? How do
Unpleasant.
you look?
I'm alright. I'm okay.
You
Are
sure?
you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just gonna tap a cure wounds.
Thank you.
Sorry.
Hey, you were crazy out there with your magic karate and what was all there? You touched it and it just zapped up. It was absolutely crazy.
Karate is now canon.
Magic karate.
I don't know, but like you touched it and it just the whole thing went zap, right?
Uh-huh.
It was amazing.
I'm very impressed.
Yeah.
didn't know you could do that.
I've not done that before.
You
Well-
haven't, what? You haven't killed anything before?
No.
First
Have
time
you?
for everything. Oh yeah.
I hate to say it, but you're a natural.
I don't know how I feel about that. Okay. I mean, it was on me, so like I couldn't not.
I mean, it'd have pulled Siggy down into the pit of
yeah.
nastiness.
I would be dead if it weren't for you. And Willow too.
Didn't really do anything, but yay.
Yay.
You healed 13,
Thank you.
and because I've still got the chalice up, you also heal 13.
Oh, thank you.
I rolled.
Thank you. It's still reek though. 13.
13, yeah.
I
I rolled max for both. I know. He's cleric.
Oh, the shade! Make sure it's a stage whisper. What did you say? Share with the class.
Who's the cleric
I'm
now?
a cleric and I didn't heal. Okay.
Okay.
You got enough on your plate. Don't worry. So how much of this do we think we need to take back? Just like a little handful, or like, do you want me to sling it over my shoulder?
I'll take a hand axe and just like lop off the end of
Oh!
the tentacles.
Yeah, without too much effort. Are you going for the tentacle with the eye stalks or the tentacle with the teeth?
Eyes.
Eyes? Okay. So you make me a quick athletics check.
Okay. Ooh, tumble out of my hand.
Maths. Numbers.
22.
Oh, without much trouble at all, you hurl the carcass of this creature out of the pit so you can get a good look at it. This massive, bulbous body, flesh and skin, this like weird off beige color
Gross.
that isn't smooth and uniform. It's bulbous and pulpated at some points. Stands on 3 stumpy legs. 3 tentacles grow out of the back, 2 of them with these wide pads that are lined with long fang-like teeth, and then the 3rd tentacle with 3 eyes in the center. You grab that tentacle and cut through this cottage cheese-like flesh just slumping out, and you now have 1 Otyug tentacle. Otyug. Otyugh, I believe is the spelling.
I couldn't have got that more wrong.
It's one of the ones in the monster manual that's like, take a guess, you won't get it right.
No.
Have a go.
Can I? Did you say the cart was nearby as
Yeah.
well? I'm gonna go over to the cart. I'm just gonna step over to the cart.
That's okay. I'm okay.
You sure? Just
yeah.
Tony's just there like, hasn't moved.
No.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna just go over and see if I can look at the ground, see if I can see what happened from like any disturbances to the nature. Or
Make me. I will say for you, investigation or survival.
survival this is. That's a 13.
13's not bad. With what happened to Siggy, you look at the ground and you see that there are drag marks on the ground as if someone has been pulled off their feet.
So what was it like in there? Was it like what was it like? Not like how it felt, just like what you know.
Inside the monster. What was it like?
No,
inside?
inside the thing he dragged you into.
Oh,
The shit pit.
Also foul.
Okay.
Not quite as bad.
Yeah, I'm looking for like
It was greasy.
greasy.
And it smells. Would you like a taste?
Never.
Good, because I can taste it.
Oh, all right.
It's pretty intense.
I might have some bread left if you want.
Nope, ale would be preferable.
Yeah, I don't care.
I don't think I have
Yeah,
any of that
so
with
perhaps we wrap up this business and get back as soon as possible so I can bathe and drink myself into a stupor.
Can I walk over to the stuff? The well of
Yeah. Absolutely.
and can I like see in there at all?
No. It is just a thick mass of rotten flesh, just offcuts of all the hide that's been slowly like decomposing, as well as any waste material. You know that they commonly use things like urine because it's cheap. So this is just a pit of detritus. It's foul and is opaque.
I kind of want to like see if we can confirm that he's definitely gone, but
I think it's safe to assume if we can demonstrate the fact that there was this thing here, then, you know, it's probably pretty obvious that he's been eaten.
Can I sidle over to the cart?
Yep.
Have a little look around, see if he dropped a little goodie bag or anything.
Investigation check.
All right. Are we saying that's cocked?
Yeah, let's go.
Yes! Otherwise it would have been a 6.
Ooh.
oh, that's
In the
Christ.
Christ. Come on, Pedro. It's a 7. Plus 3 for 10.
10. You don't see anything other than what Willow has already pointed out to you.
Just
which
the
is
scuffle
these-
marks.
The scuff marks on the ground.
All right. Yeah, he's not dropped anything up here.
I think evidence of the monster combined with the evidence of the scuffle, the guy's gone. That thing was trying to eat me. And it would have done the same to anybody else, I
Just
think.
about, just about anybody.
I think it's safe to assume. Tony, are you okay? Would you like a hug?
No, thanks.
Are you sure?
Nope. Yep, I am sure of that.
Okay. Siggy just dripping cottage cheese tentacle in one hand, like smelling to high heaven. I think his makeup's run as well a little bit, so it's just like kind of dripping down his eyes.
There have been very few times in your life where you have looked this disheveled.
Yeah. Normally he's quite well put together. He's a hot mess right now.
What was the boy's name?
Is it
What, the person
Daniel?
that went missing? Missing?
Daniel. He had, if I remember right,
Daniel.
sandy brown
Sandy
hair,
brown hair.
bum fluff of a beard.
Bum fluff of a
Alright.
beard. I wrote that as well.
Willow's just gonna
I also
take a moment, and she's gonna like just sink her hand into the grass, and then she's just gonna open her hand and she's gonna produce a sunflower head in her hand. She's going to put it down on the skanky water and just be like, "I'm sorry we couldn't get you," and I'm just gonna send it in. Okay, let's
You okay?
yeah.
Yeah?
It's just a shame someone died.
Yeah.
Well,
That is never good.
we've solved a problem. I don't think this thing's coming back to life anytime soon.
No, I think we might have it.
Thanks to Tony.
Yeah. Well, everyone did it to get. Can we go?
We should go. We should go.
Leave?
Yes.
All right.
Cool.
You heading on back up to the tannery?
Mm-hmm.
Let's go and
Are
find
you
this.
leaving the creature out in the open?
Oh no! I'll take a moment, just like shove, like kick it,
Push it back into the pit.
into the pit. Yeah,
Cover the pit over again.
Yeah.
rot
Yes.
with everything else,
Easy enough
just
to
for
do.
fun. 18.
Good. You don't slip, and you don't go back into the pit.
Yeah. Day's a good
Wonderful.
day.
You take a moment to honor those that have recently been lost to this creature before pushing the creature back into its own grave. Cover it up. You head on back to the tannery. Doesn't take you much time, but as you can see, the sky overhead is darkening. The light cloud cover that you could see this morning is deepening to a darker grey. You get to the tannery. Are you knocking on?
Yes.
After a couple of moments, the familiar face of Lactha Owen-Cad greets you. She goes to speak and then just catches sight of you.
I'm just gonna drop the tentacle.
What the fuck is that?
There was a problem. It's not the problem anymore.
Apparently not. Are you okay?
Do you have a bath?
Not here.
Okay.
I'm
Do you have any ale?
not here.
Oh,
I'm so sorry.
it's quite all right.
What?
And I'm gonna just like move to the back and stand down, like downwind of everyone, or upwind,
Yeah.
so people can't smell me.
you
basically.
stand off
Yeah.
to the side as she stands in her doorway,
Uh-huh.
and you just go and rest on the outside of the building. Is he all right?
He had a rough time.
I can fucking see that.
Yeah.
What happened? What was it? What did you find?
There was like a big tentacle monster thing.
Yeah, it was right in the middle of your shit pit. He always.
Can I make some sort of nature check to see if I knew what the monster was?
Arcana check, but yes.
Yes.
Anybody who
Can
would
we all
like
do
to
that?
do so.
No.
No.
Oh, I'm a bit
That's a
swampy.
natural
Yeah,
one,
go
my
on.
Yeah,
dude.
baby, you
For
know
a big old
nothing.
2.
Oh,
Arcana,
Arcana.
14.
11. I'm not gonna know.
Tony. This is a creature that you have heard of in passing, known as an Otyug. It is a creature that favors places of decay, rot, feces. Sewers are a very common place to find this creature. This pit that literally has all of those things in it is a perfect place for it to nest.
What's
So
it
you
called?
know
What's
that.
it called again?
An Otyug.
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 Okay.
Do you want to pronounce it yourself?
Otyug.
There you go. I could see the apprehension. how do I? Yeah. So you would know of that creature. You don't know much more than that.
Okay. It was an Otyug.
It was a what?
It's like a thing that likes to live in shit, basically.
Well, I suppose that's why I was in the shit pit.
I've heard of those.
Yeah.
Otyugs. Fuck, and you... That's from it.
Well, the rest of it's still in the hole.
Yeah, we throw the rest of it back in the pit.
I mean, probably best it would...
It is dead.
Yeah, no, that makes sense then. Wow, I'm impressed. You did that mighty quick, and that's not an easy creature to tackle.
We don't really give ourselves much of a choice.
Yeah, I nearly died. I think.
I'm Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm.
I don't think Daniel made it.
Yeah. Fuck, that's a shame. Okay, well.
I'm sorry.
No, it's not your fault. I was hoping that he'd like run away or something, but
I mean, maybe.
I love your enthusiasm and your optimism, but I was being willfully ignorant. Like this, I'm sure you guys know that outside city walls, it's a dangerous place.
Yeah, no, pretty sure he's dead.
Thank you for that. Let me get you gold. She goes back inside for a moment, closes the door. You wait out there for just a couple of seconds, and then she comes back with a pouch of gold. Here. For services rendered, thank you very much.
No worries.
Wonderful. I can hopefully get my fucking employees back now that they know it's sorted, so amazing. We should be up and running soon. Thank you very much. Is there anything else I can do for you, or?
Not unless you've got a bath or some ale.
Still, no, I'm afraid, my friend.
Well, we don't want to keep you long, but we're new to the city and we're looking to make some friends. So.
Oh, are you looking for anyone in particular?
At the minute, we're not too sure. We're just trying to find people who would look kindly on us, and we've done you a favor now. We're just wondering.
Oh, I see what you mean. By all means, listen, if you need someone to vouch for you, I can now say that you've solved my problem, so for sure.
Thank you.
That's wonderful.
Perfect. Thank you.
Yeah, we're just, I don't know. Do you know if there's a good person to talk to get some information about, like, just what the fuck's going on inside those walls? Like, it's just...
I mean, a lot of shit goes on inside the walls. Is there anything in particular?
Just it seems very tense, and seems like there's stuff going on in there, and it's kind of a bit uneasy to walk into when we're not from there. So,
I mean...
Just like, if there's people, maybe, we don't really want to sniff around with the higher-ups, but just people...
Yeah, we know you're part of a guild. We were wondering, you're part of the Tannery Guild, right?
Sort of, yes. I mean, you can go and speak to guilds. I know that there's the Vanal Hills Mining Company. There's the Olagiana Woodworking Guild as well. So if you want to go and talk to guild people, that's great. I mean, also speak to the common folk. They usually, hey, you won't get the truth 100% of the time, but you might get a sniff of an idea of something. But are you looking for anything specific, or?
Well, we'd like to talk to the guilds. We were just wondering if you knew anyone who'd be more inclined to talk back.
I don't know who would be inclined to talk to you. You're going to have to just chance it. I'm sorry. I wouldn't know what to recommend for you. I'm afraid.
That's all right. Thank you.
It's just, I don't know. There's just a lot of whispers happening around of murders and a group that has, like, made that happen. I was just kind of, I'm new to the whole big city thing, so it's...
Yeah. I don't know much about what's gone on, I have to say. I just know that Lady Olagiana's died.
Yeah, we've heard rumors of, like, a group that made it happen, some sort of underground thing. Like a big group of people.
I don't...
Or an organization.
I've not heard anything about a group. Are you saying that it was like an organized attack?
I don't know. We just, like we said, we're new. We just heard some whispers of...
Who'd you hear that off?
Well, I don't know if I should say. I'm sorry. I thought that was more common knowledge.
No, I've not heard of like a group doing it. Are you saying like a group attacked her?
Maybe.
It was more just whisperings. We started to ask a few people. We've got here. We're new. We're worried about the situation. We're just trying to get as much information as possible.
I'm sorry. I don't have any other information to give you. I don't know anything about it other than the fact that she died. Like the Iron Inquisitors and the Iron Guard in general probably aren't going to want to keep... they're probably going to want to keep that sort of information on the down low. They don't want to incite a panic. the fact that the lady of this city has been murdered, that's a big deal. Like,
Of course.
she was the most powerful person in the city. So I think that they're probably going to want to keep that under wraps. That's not to say that you're wrong. I don't know, but I myself personally I've not heard any of those rumors.
No, I mean, we just.
Of a group.
What do you know about her replacement? The what's her name?
Oh, just off the top of my head here, it's
Off the top of my dome.
I don't know who's replaced her. Why?
Xalavades?
Xalavades, yeah. Lady Xalavades. What do you know of her?
I think I know the name. I must have heard it around somewhere. I can't think where. I'm sorry, I can't be more help. I recognize the name. It sounds familiar, but I can't remember as to where I've heard it before. So.
Follow-up question. So it's not common knowledge who's replacing the Lady Elegiana.
I mean, usually if one of the... don't get me wrong, I'm not necessarily a politician, so I don't know. Usually someone is like appointed or something like that. I imagine that someone has taken over just for the time being until they can do like an official announcement. But if they're investigating the murder, maybe they're taking their time before they appoint someone. I guess.
All right.
As I said, I'm not an expert in any of this. I just run the tannery.
Neither are we. We've just heard something. We've only been here like a day, so we've just heard something.
Are you trying to find the killers then?
I don't.
Is it one more than one? You said it's a group.
I don't know, but I think they're looking in the wrong place because there's wanted posters for like individual people, but like I said, we've heard rumors that it's larger than that, and I don't think those people they're looking for are the. I mean, I don't know, but I just don't think that they're. What it doesn't seem to marry with what we're hearing. But I mean, we're not. I don't want to look. I'm not a murderer hunter.
We're just worried about our safety in the city, really.
Yeah.
Being new.
We're what you might call an amateur sleuthing group. We like to solve mysteries.
We like knowing
I
what's...
mean, there's mysteries abound in this city. You just need to talk to people. So you've got you'll have your hands full for sure.
Cool.
I mean, where do I even begin? You've got the lady of the city, people suffering from chronic nightmares. I've heard that's one that really gets people's suspicions up. People dying under mysterious circumstances. I mean, you've just seen one of them here. There's all sorts of shit that goes on in this city. It's pardon the pun, it's a nightmare.
It was such a great place to come, wasn't it?
Oh, for sure. Last thing, possibly. Obviously, last thing for me. I was just wondering, you said the guards probably aren't going to be very talkative, but they're the people who know things. You don't know if there's a bar in the city that the guards drink in quite often?
Oh, all over the place. It depends on how high up they are. You'll find them anywhere.
All right, thank you.
Okay.
Wait,
Anything else I can do for you?
I don't think so. I feel like we should get out of her.
I need to bathe.
That's all right.
yeah, we'll go to
Thank you for
wherever
your
we
time.
stayed.
Oh, it was a pleasure.
Don't suppose you have a spare hat here, do you?
I don't think so, no.
Okay.
Oh, that reminds me. I'm gonna pull out from my satchel Cricket's very wet, stinky hat, and kind of hand it back. I'm sorry, friend.
No, it's all right. I'm glad you kept it. That could have been anywhere.
We may need to visit a laundrette of some sort.
It's all right. I'll just shake it out. It'll be all right.
Yes, thank you, Cricket.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
It's a good thing I'm already covered in this shit.
Do a little bum wiggle. Shuffle the rest of it off.
Grim.
Are you heading back to the city?
I think so.
How much money did we get?
Oh, we got 40 gold. 40 gold?
40
gold.
gold.
40
So
gold, that's
10
fine.
each?
Yeah.
10 each.
Let's go.
Is there an inn
Plenty.
outside the city? Sorry, Ulaktha.
Yes?
Keeping you longer than you feel like you may need to be kept.
You're quite alright.
Is there an inn outside the city, or are we going to have to try and navigate these walls again?
I'm sorry, what's outside the city?
Is there an inn outside the city?
No, absolutely not. No. The only reason there's this building here is that having a tannery inside the city would be counterproductive to a lot of people's living environments. As you can smell, not many people want to be around this place, thus it's outside of the city.
I wonder why.
Exactly. For the general safety of the public, everything is contained within the city walls.
For sure. Thank you very much.
You're very welcome. Listen, I wish you the best of luck in all your mystery hunting, and take care.
And you.
Thanks.
A pleasure
for
to make your
everything.
acquaintance.
Right back at you. And she goes back on in, shuts the door.
To the inn!
Going
To
back
the
to
inn
and the bath.
The stew pot. Is that what we? Is that what we said?
Right, the stew pot, yeah.
You pot tavern.
Now.
You make your way back up to the city walls, and you enter, or you go to enter into the gates.
How's our makeup?
You didn't get pulled into the pit, did you?
No, but I did kick out my gammy eye because it was winding me up.
Yes. Okay. It took me a second to get back there with you.
Giving me a lot of jip.
So you are okay. You are covered.
I-
However, you being covered might actually play in your favor.
Yeah, more so.
The guards are asking for your papers as you approach, however, once again.
Oh.
Do I have any papers?
You all have papers
Okay.
that
We've
you've been
got
using to
forgeries.
get in and out of the city.
We
Whoa.
have to show our papers to get out of the city.
Say what, sorry?
Did we have to show them to get out?
Yes, you have to show them.
How did we get out?
We forged some.
Yes.
Yeah, no, we had something.
Okay.
They forged papers. You have to declare your business and where you're going, basically.
God, what was my cat? My name's Brick. Okay, I'm back in. Okay.
Yeah. All right. Hi.
All right.
Good afternoon.
Papers. Takes all your papers, looks at them. What the fuck have you been doing?
Working extremely hard at the tannery, thank you very much.
Making a living.
Right. Okay. Sure.
Have you ever been to a tannery, friend?
Can't say I have.
Then trust me, this is what a hard day's work looks like.
Fuck. Make a deception check.
Oh, fuck. Deception.
We would fight.
Deception.
We would fight.
I know. It's the story of Terry.
18.
We were fine.
We were fine.
Inserts chaos.
Fuck. Right. Well.
Have a good day.
Yeah. And you. And they just wave you on in, and as you go past, they.
Yep.
Now that's
Yeah.
just rude.
No, it's
No,
not.
it's correct.
It's pretty accurate.
All right.
You enter into the city once again. The sky darkening even more to a deep, deep grey. And off in the distance, you hear
Storm.
just rumbles of thunder just drifting towards you. There's the slight of just the hint of rainfall. But it's not here quite yet.
Oh, so it's not raining.
It's not raining. It is threatening to storm. You can tell that there is a storm on its way. The entire sky is grey. You can hear thunder in the distance, and it's just about to start spitting. So it's almost upon you, but not quite.
So close.
You are heading to the Stewpot Tavern.
I think so.
You head straight for it. You make your way down one of the streets. You don't get too far before you hear a couple of raised voices. What's everyone's passive perception?
18.
18. I knew we had
15.
15,
12.
12.
Dense.
14.
14. I thought you were going to say 4 for a second there. I was like,
It's
whoa.
4.
You all hear the source of this ruckus. There's a couple of individuals. You look over and you see them. They are very hard to miss. You can see that they are arguing with an Iron Inquisitor.
Which one's the Inquisitor? Sorry, blue cloak.
Blue cloak, sort of half plate, blue cloak, and now that you are not being scrutinized by them and you can take a second and see them from a distance, you see on this blue cloak there is a gold-stitched insignia of a ring, like a piece of jewelry. It is flat at the top with 3 squares, one of them slightly longer, slightly raised, slightly rectangular, as if to signify like a jeweled ring of some description. You have been in this country long enough to know that this is the Monarch's ring. It's basically just the symbol of Beladrin of the country.
Does it? Thinking of how intimidating these people have been over the last couple of days. Does it? What's the dynamic between the 3?
You can't tell from this distance. You see the Iron Inquisitor is a tiefling. Long, deep blue horns curling back, a deep blue pallor of skin, black hair, white eyes. This is the Iron Inquisitor, and they are facing off against 2 individuals that look completely out of place. If I can have Callum and Charlotte join us at the table, please.
Yay!
How exciting!
Oh my god!
Sorry.
Oh.
Surprise!
Wait, I need to move.
Pete, you're gonna have to do a run
I can do a run.
around the back of us. Run!
I'll see you.
Say your farewells.
Oh my god!
We're taking him to the dark side.
Oh.
Guys, we started filming.
Dewey,
this 6
if you
episodes
can
ago.
jump on out. Wonderful.
Welcome.
Hello.
Hello! Come and join us! I hate it. Get away from me right now. Go, be gone.
Oh my god, I'm so excited.
Look who it is. Oh yeah. Oh my god.
Wonderful stuff.
Good luck with that.
Are we settled?
1 second.
For the benefit of our viewers, let us give a full introduction to our final 2 cast members. Callum, Sim, and Charlotte Cummings! Yay!
Thank you.
Oh, guys, welcome to the table.
Thank you.
I'm so nervous to have you 2 here. Oh, it's all gonna go so
chaos
wrong.
has arrived.
So,
Hey!
So this is what you look like from far away, Dowie.
Callum and Charlotte,
Hello.
you 2 have not long entered the city of Dolimus after coming back from your expedition, let's say. You have almost immediately been accosted by this tiefling Iron Inquisitor. And just before this, they have started asking you questions if you know anything about the murder of Lady Defana Olagiana. This tiefling speaks to you now as you start to get a little bit heated with them, let's say. My friend, you do not need to raise your tone with me. It is merely a simple question.
I said speak plainly, you horny bastard! What are you accusing me of?
I am not accusing you of anything, sir. And I would thank you to keep the remarks about my physical appearance to yourself. I am merely asking you if you know anything as to the events surrounding Lady Olagiana's death.
Oh, Nakani, why don't I check my diary? He pulls out a little notebook and starts flicking through it page by page.
Amazing.
Fighting oozes? No, that's not murder. Let me check. Ooh, fighting bullywugs? That's not murder either. Oh, whenabouts was it again?
It was a couple of days ago.
Right. And when did we get into the city, Nakani?
Yesterday.
Yesterday. So how does that timeline add up, horny twat?
This is your final chance to curb that tongue of yours before I have you arrested for verbally assaulting an Iron Inquisitor. You have been out of the city for a number of days, and it just so happens that the lady of this city is murdered at that time. Do not think I have not noticed the decoration on your wings, good sir. I am letting that slide. If you would be so kind as to be helpful to me, I can let you on your way. Do you know anything of the events that have transpired?
No.
Thank you.
One question for you, though.
Yes.
How was it that the good lady of the city was murdered?
Yes, surely that's your job to, like, protect things and make sure no murders happen.
Nakani, please,
In
I'm sure
the
this...
first place, no.
I'm sure this man knows how to do his job.
Oh, I'm sure, but I have questions, you know.
I am not at liberty to discuss the specific details of the murder. And yes, we are making our best efforts to try and capture the individuals that we suspect have done this, which is why we are making these inquisitions. Do you happen to know this individual? They pull out a piece of parchment, and on this piece of parchment, there is a rough sketch of a grung-like person. It's not the most specific in detail, but it does mention Cricket the Grung, wanted for murder and wanton violence. Reward 500 gold pieces.
Can I see this happen as well when he pulls up?
Yes, you can.
I'm going to gently pull Cricket behind me.
Wonderful. As you look on, let's have you both describe what these individuals see. Who wants to go first?
No, go on.
Okay. Okay. So, you see a small, from the back, just a fluff of orange fur that is all kind of, it's almost as if groomed, but you know how like kittens get groomed by their mom and there's always like a tuft sticking up and like that they missed a bit. There's like random bits of like feathers and like moss that she thought looked pretty that she's like braided in. As she's gesticulating, you can see that her hands are blue and not covered in fur. And she has blue skin on her face, and she has like really long canine fangs that as monkeys do, they smile to intimidate people. They don't smile because they're friendly. They smile to show their teeth. She has a long lemur-like tail that again is very bushy and sort of is getting more agitated the further into this very confrontational conversation they go, of like making very twitchy movements as if they'd like just testing out the balance of if they need to swing.
Incredible. Are they dressed in any particular attire, or do you want to save that for now?
Can everyone see what we're wearing? I thought they were behind us.
No, if you've got like a cloak on or something, maybe not. So yeah, no, we'll save it for now. Callum.
And standing next. How tall are you?
I'm like 5'2".
Shorter than that. Around 4 feet tall.
Oh, beautiful.
Is this mouthy, moth humanoid looking creature. At the bottom of what would be his fur, you've got his insectoid legs covered with tufts of grey and black fur mottled with grease and dirt. And just at the bottom of his body, you see almost just the tips of this beautiful iridescent colour swaying in the wind. But again, the rest of his body covered in fur, grease, dirt. You see paint, what looks like paint, across his wings, covered black or deep, deep charcoal grey. And then almost like dripping graffiti, signs, letters, words and sigils have been scrawled across it. In his arm, one of his arms, he has a broken shield with the word in red letters, dead, scrawled across the bottom that looks like he's picked it off someone's body. And in his right hand, he's holding a fairly long censer that's attached to a pole. In the center of it, it looks cold. There's nothing burning or smoking at the moment. He has 2 antennae at the top of his head. One of them is broken. You can see across his face and his body, there seem to be scars, cuts, bits where his chitinous armor has been chipped away. And over the top of his body is this old, decrepit plate armor. It looks like he's been shit out by a beholder. He doesn't look in a good state, but seemingly he's holding himself nice and confident, standing there with a almost cocky swagger looking at this tiefling. How tall's the tiefling?
Pretty tall, taller than both of you, so they are looking down on you, literally. So yeah, they're with the horns that curve up. You estimate that they might be pushing near 5'11", 6 foot.
Right, cool.
So there's a good few inches.
Yeah.
If
I will say,
Yes,
on my
go.
back, you will see like a very long staff that is literally like bigger than she is. It looks heavy. Like she shouldn't be able to lift it, but she can. It's like a very pale wood, and it twists towards the top, and it looks like it's been struck by lightning. So it's like charred and then like fractaled all the way down.
Sick.
And that's what she's strapped to her back over her cloak.
very fucking cool.
Last thing about Moth.
Go, I'm here for it. This could be the whole episode. Guys, we're doing character descriptions just the whole day.
All over his armor, his shield, his weapon, you can see all these kind of esoteric scraps of paper, bits of fabric, which are almost like sealed on with wax, bits of drawings and writing written across them. Spit, everything, little trinkets hanging down, hooked onto his wings. So he kind of looks like almost a curiosity shop walking, basically. He's got religious symbols from loads of different gods slung around his neck, under his elbows, around his knees, that kind of stuff. And that's him. So he jingles as he goes.
Incredible. Seeing these two individuals, if any of the other four would like to make a nature check about the simian-looking creature, they can do. Pete,
Yes.
you can roll that with advantage.
Oh, you guys been in my swamp?
Natural 20.
Natural 20
For a 21.
for a 21.
I just got an 18.
18.
4.
Yeah, you do. We're back, baby.
Tony's looking in the wrong
She's
direction.
back.
Tony,
I'll
it's over
return
here.
to form.
13 is mine.
I'm like, what
30.
are you talking about?
This way, love. Put your glasses on.
What did you get?
21.
And what did you get?
18.
Only you know of this, and you have heard stories of this place.
Okay.
On the continent of Valordrian, there is a small and very mysterious region called Anajau. It is surrounded in mist, and almost nothing is known about it. One thing that is known is that one species that are native to this place, these monkey-looking individuals called Hanuman, are from this very mysterious place. This is a Hanuman. It is a simian-like race. But you don't know, on a 21, you don't know any more than that. There is very little known about Anajau because you are so interested in stories. You know of this place, and that's it.
Okay.
If anybody would like to make a nature check about the moth-looking individual, you can. And Willow, you can make this with advantage.
Whoa.
I did better.
I'm actually not going to do that
That's
second
totally
check.
fine.
Because I think Siggy is completely taken
Totally.
with the fact that he's seeing
Yeah.
a Hanuman.
Yeah. They are rare. Nigh
Fascinating.
on unheard of. Most people don't know what species they are. What did we get?
I got 23.
23,
17.
17,
16.
16. This is a species that is a little more widely known. You would certainly know this. I think you would have all maybe hear about this if Willow divulges this information. Native to the Feywild, there is a species of humanoids that are very varied and all of them insect-like. They are called Jacalids. SJ.
SJ.
Yeah, baby, we're going full fantasy here. You hate me, I know, I'm so
How many
sorry.
apostrophes are in it?
SJIKAE.
Wait. Okay.
Sorry.
SJIK.
AE LIDS.
Can I have a vowel, please?
Voldemort over us. Consonant.
I stopped at SJIK.
You are lucky there's no fantasy apostrophes in this one. The Jacalids are a beautiful and very varied species of insect-like humanoids with many different subspecies. This particular individual is what's known as a lepidopterid. They are a moth folk person. LEP.
I'll just go for moth.
Moth person. LEP, ID, OP, T,
We believe in you.
ELIDS. You know when you spell things in parts and you get lost as to where you are at? Lepidopterid.
He's a lepidop.
He's a lepidop. There you go.
He's a leopard.
He's a leopard. So you that is what you know. Swinging back to you guys, this individual has pulled out this poster and is asking if you know this particular individual.
Did you get caught in the rain? It looks kind of smudgy. No?
No, this is the standard wanted notice.
Oh, okay.
You've
Did
not
you
seen this individual.
No.
You do not.
I've seen a frog.
Technically, it is a grung.
Frog.
It is. I will warn you now, they don't take kindly to being
They
called.
this big? Frog.
Bit funny that a frog would make the old lady croak.
You can lick them, they make you hallucinate things. I've done that before.
Hold me back.
Thank you very much for your time. And
You're welcome!
you shout off as they very quickly get tired of this bullshit, scrunch up the poster, put it into a side holster, and they just walk on back into the city.
We are mercenaries. We're open for business if you need us.
Yeah, seems like you need some help.
They don't respond. But you now are just stood in the streets of Dolimus. What would you like to do? What would you like to do?
I think Siggy is. I'm gonna just in case cast disguise self. I think I can still do that today.
Yes. Go
Yes.
for it if you've got the spell slots.
And I will become Edwin.
Wonderful.
So he kind of just grows a foot and hair disappears and
Grows
he
an extra foot?
appears. Yeah. He grows an extra foot. From
So fast.
So he's now 6 foot tall, and the dirt and stuff vanishes, but you can still smell it for sure. And I'm just gonna cautiously make my way over because I'm fascinated with the fact that I've witnessed a Hanuman
Yeah.
IRL, and sort of sidle on over and be like, "Is everything all right?"
Yes.
You are immediately accosted with a thick, heady stench of piss and rotting flesh.
Yeah, excuse the smell. Terribly sorry. Couldn't help but overhearing. Is everything okay? I saw the interaction. Edwin, by the way, Edwin Stone.
Matthew starts to bunch some of his fur up towards
Nakani's
sorry about
just gonna step to the side and step back a little bit just so that Matthew's wing is in front of it. Just that it's resting just here. just over his wing.
Incredible.
I think Siggy's not used to these kind of interactions
Uh-huh.
going badly, so it's yeah. Again, sorry about the smell. I've been working hard. I overheard you saying you're new in the city. Perhaps.
Yes.
Yes. Maybe you need some friends. Like my friends and I.
Oh, I have a friend.
One could always use more friends, no?
Yes.
Do you drink?
Absolutely.
Fantastic.
My companions and I, as a matter of fact, were about to head to the tavern, and I'm talking to the Hanuman. Have they revealed their names yet?
You don't know their names, no.
So I'm just directing all of this to the Hanuman. Just it's like endlessly fascinating for me. Would you like to join us?
Yes.
And your companion as well.
Do I have something in my teeth?
No, you just.
This is quite intense.
I'm aware of that. I'm terribly sorry. It's a terrible habit.
It's okay. Drink?
Yes, please. Thank you.
Come along! And
She's gonna. This Hanuman just calls from across the street to you all three just staring at this interaction.
I'll be like, do you know what? I'm kind of surprised he didn't like punch them.
Yeah. I mean, he's not drunk.
It's the first time I've seen him not be aggressive.
New friend.
Yeah.
Can we see the frog?
Yes, you see
I'm told
He's
you
got
at
his
the minute,
makeup.
Yes, you
okay.
see
Unless it's not raining.
you see a human woman with red hair in sort of greenish robes. I'm so sorry, elven woman. I'm so sorry.
There are no humans in this party. We're not that basic.
I know, I do apologize. You see a pale-skinned tiefling with like a white and black ombre hair in whitish robes, and you see a grey-skinned, what looks to be bullywug, or some form of frog folk. Hey,
You missed one.
not every member of a species is gonna be nice. Some are still dicks. So those are the three people that you see.
Okay, great. So we don't clock it's the same person on there.
Make me an investigation check.
Has it started raining?
Not yet.
Okay.
It's still just lightly spitting.
Is it
but
enough to start streaming?
not just yet.
Okay.
Uh,
I got my
Yeah.
stinky piss hat.
Do you know what? I will say because he's far away and in disguise, disadvantage.
Gotcha.
from a 2? Really?
Well, that's a 16 and a 7.
2 and an 18.
16 and a 7. And a 7, different individual. That poster was very generic. You would know this. They are not hiring like portrait artists to do these wanted posters. So by and large, people muddy up physical attributes quite a lot. Because it's also not a coloured portrait. So it could be fucking anyone.
Out of 2. Frog.
Yeah.
It's you.
Hi.
Hello? Hello?
Should we go over?
Yeah, all right.
New friends. New friends. They can help.
Great.
We won't attack
More
you.
people. Okay.
See, great. That's
Sure.
great. Come on. And I'll drag Tony on over.
You do see a number of individuals that are sort of going about their day in this city are just looking on at this very colourful and very varied interaction that is happening from across the street. As you walk on over, people are like wondering whether they should walk in the middle of this interaction and then sort of like hurry on through in that really awkward walk where, you know, like when you
try to
cross
take a
the
group
street and
picture.
you're like, oh, he's let me go. It's that sort of vibe. So you all sort of meet up.
Please, allow me to introduce. Almost slipped the accent there. Allow me to introduce my friends Willow, Antonia, Tony, and whatever your disguise name was.
My name is Brick.
Brick.
Yeah.
Brick the Bullywug, and I am Edwin for now.
Do you so you hear for now. I'm gonna say that you at least hear for now.
Okay.
Can I roll an insight as
You
to how
absolutely can.
Matthew's not going to.
That's totally fine.
gonna take it.
24.
24. I
She, like,
want
turns her head
you
to the
to
side,
make
like-
me a deception check.
Can I guide myself?
No, not even slightly.
Oh, deception. It's not going to be a 24. 18.
18.
That's pretty good for me.
So as this is happening, this Hanuman sort of tilts her head to the side. Her eyes are like liquid amber, like really like bright, like orange, and she places her hands either side of your face and brings your entire face close and like almost touches nose to nose, and like just holds it there.
So what happens here is you go to touch Edwin's face, You pass straight through his head. And on a 24, you know immediately
Sorry.
this is some form of illusory magic.
Sorry about that.
You just hear like a high-pitched, like, ee! sound, like a monkey, a surprised monkey noise. As
You ever seen those videos of monkeys in the zoo that get shown magic tricks?
Yeah.
And they go wild?
yeah. And she's just like poking her hand through her head.
I'm sorry.
I'm just gonna have a quick look around to see if anyone's watching.
Oh, there's so many people watching you. There are all sorts of people.
If you could actually not do that, that would be great.
But your head, where did your head go?
I'll tell you what. You guys come with us to the inn, and all will be revealed.
Matthew's gonna get a copper piece out of his pouch and hand it to you. Excellent.
Thank you, sir. I will treasure it always.
What is he?
It's illusion magic. I can.
Is everything all right here?
Oh, hi.
You see there's a couple of iron guard hands at their sides on their hilt of their swords.
Of course.
You mean generally or like specifically?
You were screaming. I'm wondering if there's anything going on.
Well, there's lots of things going on. We have just finished hunting bullywugs.
Oh, you've
and
started it
we've these people are going to go for a drink with us, and he has no head.
If I may, officer, we are merely travellers all in this unknown part of the world who have sort of met together in the street and are very excited to make new friends. Now, if you'll just excuse us, we'll be going to the inn now because I need a bath and some ale. Please leave me alone.
Okay, bye. I'm gonna start moving away from the thing.
Matthew's gonna walk with her.
Yeah, we all.
They're not allowed to drink anymore.
Okay, all right. I don't think they've drunk much.
No, they've drunk so much.
They're that way.
Make me a deception
So
check
much.
at disadvantage.
Why do you always go for your -2 charisma?
Best way to be, baby. 11.
11.
So smooth.
I don't know why I get involved.
Oh dear.
Listen, I'm not going to arrest you for being drunk on the street just so long as you don't make any more fucking noise, but they're not allowed to drink anymore. Do you understand? If I get called out to some fucking tavern for a ruckus and I find you are all going in fucking jail.
Okay.
Understood?
Sure.
Sorry.
We'll make sure that they're okay. I'll keep a close eye on them, officer.
Take it off the street.
All right. I think we should go now. If that's all right with you.
Matthew gives you a nod.
I don't want to be too aggressive, sorry.
Let's go to the pub.
Yep. Let's go. Yep.
And I'm just going to walk up to Edwin. It's fine. And I'm just going to say, I thought we said no to this person. He was attacking guards last night. Drunkenly.
Fuck. I'm finding it very difficult to keep up.
That's all right. When we get back, we'll draw up some new disguises. I'm thinking someone with like a goatee.
Yes. Oh, I
Maybe some
like
curly
a
hair.
goatee. Yes.
Yeah, just maybe the same hat as you.
Okay. Good. It's probably a good idea.
All right. Okay.
Let's go get some ale.
Let's go.
As we're walking, my character has picked up some rocks from her pocket and is just throwing them through Edwin's hand.
Make me an
Just
attack
like-
roll. Make me an attack roll. Dexterity.
Oh, God.
Certainly will.
If you miss, can I roll to see if I even manage to pay it?
Sorry, 1.
I love it. Can I see if I notice
Window
this?
you smash it.
Pink, a rock collides with the back of your skull. You take 3 points of bludgeoning damage.
What the fuck? What?
She's strong.
Ow!
Next show, watch Lasty walk.
What the fuck? And the real accent comes out, I think, and he's like, what the f-?
You
He's
see
clutching
Edwin
his lower
reaching
back.
like into his middle back.
I'm gonna put the rocks in
Ow.
my pocket.
What?
Make me a stealth check and make me a perception check.
Do I see it with my passive?
Well, maybe.
12.
Yes.
Natural.
No. You know exactly where these have come from.
There was a child ran and a troublemaker scam.
Strong child. Ow.
Very strong. They are in the city, you know.
I
you
need
have
a
to be careful.
bath.
Yes.
Oh, brilliant.
I think we make our way to the stew pot.
Yeah.
was gonna say,
Blitz guy.
you two get led by these 4 complete strangers to a tavern that is not too far away, the Stew Pot Tavern. You enter on in, and in the center of this tavern, there is this massive stew pot with a bunch of ladles in it that is just constantly bubbling over on this sort of like still kindling ember fire. You can see that there is not the Iatorian that you have grown used to. It is just a gentleman, half-elven, with sort of like a short ponytail of like darkish brown hair with like streaks of lighter brown in there, wearing just this very basic brown leather sort of waistcoat over a linen shirt.
He was half elven. Sorry.
Half elven. And he's just tending bar. There's a couple of people drinking over in the corner.
I think I will head straight upstairs, just straight to the washroom.
Yeah, wonderful stuff. Point of note, you know for being here for so long and taking so many baths that you need to order hot water.
Oh, fuck. Okay, yeah, I'll speak to the half-elven bartender. Do I know
Fantasy world, no indoor plumbing.
Right, okay, yeah, fair. Do I know this guy, by the way? the bartender?
You wouldn't know.
Okay, all right, I'll just sort of wander up to the bar and be like, hello, good sir. I need a bath. Stat. Hot water.
I would agree with you. Absolutely.
I'm so sorry.
Jesus
I'm
Christ,
so
What have you been doing?
I'm so sorry.
Who?
Oh god, that's. Go. I'll bring you the water. Just go straight to the washroom.
Appreciate it.
Oh my gosh, that's fell.
I will return momentarily.
Yeah, and you
I
disappear.
Yes.
I'm gonna give you, as you're on your way up, I'm gonna take off my hat and look at it very lovingly, and then sniff it and nearly gag. And just go, all right, I'm trusting you now, but can you bring this down a little bit cleaner?
I'll do what I can.
All right, thank you very much.
Can I just have a little look at Cricket just to check that his disguise is holding up?
Yeah, seems to be holding up so far.
I reckon the muddy shit hat's made like a little halo.
100%. He's got a shit mark on his head, but other than that.
All right. Okay, I think we're safe to sit down here. I think you're, good.
Okay.
Would you like to sit with us? I mean, you came with us, so you can sit with us if you like.
Yeah.
They also invited you.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you invited us. Sorry.
It's okay. We're here
Okay,
now.
can we sit with you then?
Yeah.
What's wrong with me recently?
Matthew's already sitting at a 6-person table just looking at you.
All right, let's sit. Okay, cool. All right.
So the Hanuman sort of drifts over to like the bubbling cauldron. Just helps herself.
Yeah.
Straight
Whoa,
from the
whoa,
ladle.
whoa, whoa. You've got to pay for the bowls. There are no bowls. There are ladles.
No, she's got a
Oh,
ladle.
you are drinking from the
She
ladle.
has taken a ladle full
Amazing.
and has just brought it over to sit with Matthew. With the moth person, and is like has her hand underneath, catches
Yeah.
the drips, and is very daintily sipping from the
Amazing.
ladle.
The half-elf comes from around the bar and goes, whoa, you can't be drinking from the ladles. And he's going to try and wrestle it out from... No, hey, listen. Number 1, that's unsanitary. Number 2, you've got to pay for it.
I'll pay for that.
All right.
The Hanuman looks on the verge of tears. She's clutching this ladle.
And the ladle. You want to buy the ladle?
I'll buy the ladle.
A gold.
For a ladle?
And the balls.
He takes a gold out and he hands it across.
Pots it in his pocket.
She takes another ladle.
Good, you don't double dip. That's disgusting. I'm going to get in so much trouble.
Is there only one person in the bar?
No, there's this half-elf was tending bar. There is a couple of people like over in the corner drinking.
The half-elf's the only person in who's running the bar.
Yes.
And they're very distracted over at the table.
Yes.
I would like to go and help myself to a drink.
Yeah.
And it begins.
Stealth check. Stealth check.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Proper, like,
Chaos.
We're
proper,
all
like,
going
Tom
to
and Jerry
jail.
creeping
Uh-huh.
here, right? Tom and Jerry creeping.
Do.
Can I come and sit over there?
Oh, it's a natural 20!
Hey!
For a total of
Plus 10
Oh!
for a 30.
so easily.
Right, as I'm heading over, I'm gonna do like a charades take your order thing. Alright, babe, for you, you won't drink as well. You want me?
Are you gesturing at Nakani or the Hanuman?
Gesturing at
I
everybody.
fucked it up more than everyone else.
No, I'm gesturing at everyone with a.
Everyone, do you respond? They look over and immediately see. Oh, make me an initiative roll. You are gesturing at someone who is immediately drawing attention to
You took that natural 20 and went, nah.
How quickly can I fuck this? What's this?
Initiative roll.
Initiative roll. It's a 9 + 4.
So 13.
Yes.
You duck down. You see the half elf go.
And I'm gonna pretend that I've choked on my soup and like have like a big coughing fit.
Performance check.
Yes.
Oh my god.
We are setting a precedent here today. I love it.
17.
Very good.
Thespian.
Oh my god, you're choking. Jeez, this is why you eat with a fucking spoon, not a ladle. He's gonna try and come behind and start doing the Heimlich maneuver on you.
Wait, are you trained? Do you know what you're doing? She's a cleric. She could help. Help, Tony.
Yeah.
Well, if she's a cleric, don't just fucking stand there. She's choking.
Listen, there's a lot going on.
Save her life.
Do you just pat her on the back?
Magic.
Yeah.
Are you serious? That's the way to do it.
Hey, she is a trained professional.
I'm sorry.
I know what I'm doing. I don't know. I'm just.
Are you okay?
Yes, thank you.
Can I please ask that you eat out of a bowl instead of a ladle so that you don't choke again? You can still keep the ladle just whilst you're in here, and like, I don't want a dead person.
We'll take the balls.
I'll bring you some balls. Whilst this has been going on,
Yes.
what have you been doing? You don't seem to have been spotted.
Sweet. I reckon when I saw him turn, instead of going down, I will have gone up. So I'm on the ceiling.
I'm gonna tell you now, if you go up, you will be spotted.
Well, I'll go down then.
Yeah. I was gonna say, if you're ducking down, you can hide behind the bar. If you're going up, you will be seen.
Oh, I thought I was still on my way over. Am I behind the bar?
You are behind the bar. I thought you were behind the bar taking people's orders when this was going on.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Sweet, okay. I was kind of taking the orders on the way over.
Oh, I beg your pardon, I
Very
did not
happy to be
realise.
at the bar already.
I assumed that you were with a 30 stealth, you got over there with a single bound.
Oh, sweet.
So you are behind the bar.
In that case, I'm holding a tray very flamboyantly in one hand, and I'm just filling up pints and just
Uh-huh.
putting them on.
Cool. How many pints do you fill up?
2 for you, because you did 2 hands. 1 big one for you.
Uh-huh.
And then...
A jug.
A jug. Yeah, a big one. I was gonna...
He's only little, so they're all big.
maybe one each.
Cool. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and a jug. And 1 for Edwin. Cool. You are filling up the final jug when this half-elf comes round.
As he's starting to walk back to the bar.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I've seen Cricket.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna run up to him.
The
elf.
The half-elf?
The half-elf.
Yeah.
Sorry. Just,
yes?
On the subject of choking, I spoke to your boss, I'm assuming, the other day, and I recommended that she got some reeds for straws to suck the soup up. I wondered if we've had any advancement on that, because it might have avoided the old chokage that just happened behind me with my new friend.
You want reeds to eat the soup? There's chunks of meat and veg in there. How the fuck is that going to work?
Well, you just stab the reed into the meat and but then you can the rest of it.
That's pretty clever.
I thank you, right?
It's not bad. But I've not heard anything about reeds. So.
Oh, really? That's a shame.
I mean, how long ago did you ask him?
Well, it was not yesterday. It was the day before, 2 days ago. So enough time to go to your local lake and get a reed or 2.
Just go to the.
Yeah.
Where's the lake around here?
I don't know. I'm not from here. Where's the lake around here?
There is none.
Wow.
Is this why the Ayatorian's gone?
He quit. Yeah.
That's so sad.
I'm fine.
Oh, great. I'm happy for you. All right. Well, what's your name?
Casey.
Casey. My name's Willow. It's nice to meet you. You're doing a great job.
How many
honestly.
apostrophes?
Cheers.
No worries. All right.
Is that it?
Yeah, sure. Is that it for you? You great?
You came to me.
I know.
I'm cool. Sure. Fine. And he just walks away. At this point, you have finished pouring the pints. What is your next step in this plan?
Okay. I reckon I'm just gonna bring them back to the table.
You're gonna bring them back to the table.
In a bit of a roundabout way.
So you're gonna try and stealth around him.
Yes.
Cool. Stealth check at disadvantage because you're balancing an entire tray of drinks with you.
Okay. This was our safe place. What have I done to our safe place?
Yeah.
We just got paid as well, which I think is really funny.
Disadvantage.
Do you have inspiration?
I do have inspiration. Sorry, I do have inspiration.
You're quite
I
alright.
can roll one more,
Yeah.
but it's disadvantage anyway.
So
Would it be my lowest of the three?
Or would you roll the one that failed?
yeah, because if you have triple advantage, you take the highest of the three. So at inspiration, it would be the lowest,
So you roll the lowest?
regardless. It'd be the lowest of the three.
Okay.
So what was the lowest one there?
The lowest. The lowest was a 5, and then the second lowest was an 8.
It wouldn't be.
I've re-rolled the 5, and I've got a 19, but I'll go with the 8. But
Yeah,
it's still.
that makes
Oh wait, no, hang on. Yeah, so it would be if you hang on. No, I'm being an idiot. You've got inspiration, which is technically advantage. You're at disadvantage, so make a straight roll.
Does it matter that I called it
just
after?
rolled.
Yeah, no.
That one.
Use that roll. So it's a straight roll. It's a straight roll. I had a whole breakdown on camera. Good.
Sweet. Well, I will take that 19 then.
A 19 is enough.
Just gonna loop that
With
on
a plus
TikTok.
10.
Shutting down.
So 29.
29.
29 is more than enough. Willow, you see as Casey turns one way, Cricket just goes step for step behind him,
Nice.
completely unawares.
Great. Get your ass to that table and rib it to you.
Okay, you go on over to the table. Yeah, lovely stuff. Casey goes back behind the bar and immediately sees you handing people drinks.
Yeah,
What the fuck do you think you're doing? Did you just help yourself to my bar?
No, I was looking for you, and you were nowhere to be seen. I was ready to take my order. No one was there to take it for me.
So you just went and poured yourself 5 pints and a jug?
Well, I assumed it
Stop drinking that! He's not paid!
I assumed it was self-service. Where were you?
Where the fuck did you think it was self-service?
Right, well, I come from a place where people are a lot more honest, all right?
That's all well and good. And if you're not in that place now. You don't just come in and help yourself.
Alright.
There's a system here. You gotta pay for your drinks.
Okay, well, that's a conversation to be had.
This time, Siggy's just washing under his armpits, sitting at the top of his.
No, this gentleman has not even had the time to give you any water. You are waiting in the washroom, stinking to high heaven, waiting for this fucking water. You wanted to say something?
When you went to get the water.
It was way too long to wait. Way too long to
I'll pay for that. The drinks.
I'm happy to pay, you just gotta ask.
Excellent, he'll pay for that.
Where the fuck is my hot water?
I'm keeping my eye on you. Do not help yourself to anything else. Food, drink, the fucking restroom, none of it, all right?
Can I pop my head downstairs and be like, "Excuse me, sir"?
In a minute!
Okay.
Sorry, so I've gotta pay to take a shit?
No, I'm not saying...
You just
Never... I meant I was being facetious.
Do you have any bath salts?
No. What do you think this is? I can see if I can get you some lavender oil. Just give me a minute. Your friends are choking and stealing from me.
She's not. She's all right. No.
She is now that you helped her.
I'll be waiting upstairs.
I know you will. Go. One at a time. He still hasn't paid for that.
The beer's like
dribbling.
Yeah, I have to ask, like, what's the mouth situation here?
You know, like Turians from Mass Effect, kind of like that. But covered in fact, you know what? I've got got a little picture for you.
Oh, sweet.
You can see that there is some general humanoid features.
Okay. Yeah, it's a kind of a.
But like.
Yeah.
Moth inspired.
Right.
Yeah. But there are mouth parts.
There's not just dipping along kind of proboscis.
There's not a proboscis.
I
there
want
is.
it to be
There is
though.
more of a.
There is.
Sorry, no. He's not feeding from a proboscis, but there is a proboscis on his face.
Okay, but he's drinking with his mouth.
Listen, just pay for the drinks.
Absolutely.
Do not help yourself again.
We'll take that on board.
Have you never been in a tavern before?
Been in a tavern, just not been in this tavern.
Okay, just listen. I've got to go and get that guy some water. Just how to a jug? I don't even know how to charge for that.
Carafe.
Yeah, okay. What? Just two gold.
Why don't we call it one?
No, let's call it 2 gold
Alright,
because
okay,
you
let's call
fucking stole.
All right. We'll call it 2 gold.
All right, great. Give it.
Drop it into your hand.
Thanks. Let me go and get that guy some water.
See the head.
After about 5 to 10 minutes, some hot water is brought up to you, and there is a small tincture vial of lavender oil. This is the best I could do. Please use it all. I don't want you coming down smelling even close to what you smell like now.
Absolutely perfect, my good man. And I
Okay.
will hand him a gold coin.
Yeah, thank you. Now that's the way to do it. And he just starts talking to himself as he goes back downstairs. You're now all sat at the table with your respective drinks. Casey brings over some wooden bowls. Please use the bowls. And he leaves you to your own devices, but is watching you intently.
Oh, all right. That was fun.
This is fun. I like new friends.
Mothy's going to pull out another copper coin, put it on the table towards you. Excellent.
Thanks. Hey, that was good fun, wasn't it?
Just fun. Sorry. So yeah. What's your names?
Oh, I'm Nakani.
Nicarni.
Golly. I like that.
And yourself?
And she does like she reaches out a hand like face up like this towards you each. And like if there's just blank, she's just gonna like look a little bit sad and then put her hand down.
Wait, come here. And I'm gonna craft a little rose head bud thing in your hand.
Very good.
Just go put it in a fur in her head.
It looks beautiful.
Thank you, I know.
Oh, confident. and sorry, you are?
Moth. He's got these big insectoid eyes with little divots, almost a bit like bees, so you can't really tell exactly where he's looking at, but all like the candle lights are reflecting off different parts. So a bit like a painting, wherever you move around in the room, it kind of looks like he's eyeing you.
You also can't tell whether he's talking to you directly or the person next to you.
That's not helpful.
Impacts you.
I'm just going to be doing a little...
Okay.
Well, it's nice to meet you. You've just got here?
Yes, we've been traveling for a little while, and it's not been going so well, but we're working on it. Yes.
We're mercenaries.
Oh, great.
Do you know what mercenaries are?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
Fine.
Very good. Well, that's what we are,
Okay,
except
great.
our whole team is dead.
Oh.
Your whole team is dead.
The most recent one, yes.
How many were there?
6, including us.
How did they? When did they? How did they?
About a week ago, on a job. Not far from here. That's why we've come to the city, really, looking for a new team. Have you ever seen a black ooze?
What?
A black ooze.
Can I have a bit of context?
It's like
you
an
ever seen-
ooze, but black.
Oh,
Very good.
That
sums it up.
Yep.
What did we see black ooze today?
Oh, we saw some.
We saw some.
It was a
today.
ship pit. It could have been. Do they live in ship pits?
They
No.
look like cottage cheese or something.
I don't think we saw black.
Who has the
No.
we had the tentacle. We had the
get
tentacle.
yeah.
Can I say, as this conversation kind of starts to get going, Siggy's done, but
I would say it's taken a little bit longer for you
It's
to wash
gonna-
yourself completely. You're gonna give yourself a good
good scrub. Yeah. Oh, well, you can probably hear him belting out a song
Oh.
upstairs.
Absolutely.
Um,
This melodic ballad drifts down through the floorboards.
it's funny you should
And-
say that. It is actually the Ballad of Brunhilde the Blessed
you
that he has
go.
written himself. About it's a song about a woman with
Attributes?
attributes.
Wow, you got
Well,
handed a get out of jail free card.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
Welcome.
So did they die fighting the ooze thing?
Not all of them, no. Robert died by a trap when a spiked board came out of the wall, crushed his ribs out of his back, and smashed his skull like a melon.
Fucking hell.
Hyros was killed by a black ooze, fell into a pit straight into the black ooze's dirty maw. The skin and muscle sloughed off his bones like a well-cooked chicken wing. What were the others called?
Oh, Lilith? She,
Ah, yes, Lilith exploded. Terrible sort. And what was the last one called?
Mott.
Mott. I did like Mott.
Mott was nice. I liked Mott as well.
Yes. Unfortunately, twisted by magic, had to put him down. Oh, he holds up his censer, and you see a little bit of blackened blood still on it. Oh, if only I wasn't so good at killing. Which is why we're in the market for a new team, actually. Are you mercenaries yourself?
Well, we've kind of taken on the mantle of mercenaries. We only met each other a few days ago.
Well, we've known each other for a while, but we met these guys like two days ago or something like that, and we just fought something that I've already forgot the name of.
Otyog.
An Otyog, which was an experience for us.
Fantastic.
Yep.
I feel like the less you know the people you work with, the easier it is when they die.
Well, how long were you with your last group?
About a month, was it?
Yes. But have you ever worked in the Blightlands before?
You two make me an Arcana check.
Arcana.
Yeah. I don't.
7.
No.
17.
Tony,
Aya.
you have heard this phrase before, and you've heard it not too long ago. As you were making your way up from, I believe it was the city of Yorgin, up to Dolimus, you passed through a mountain pathway, as it were. Asking a little bit about the history of the place as you went, you know that pass it goes around a section of Blightlands.
Okay.
The Blightlands,
Wait, isn't it Blight?
Blightlands, all one word. The Blightlands are areas of extremely corrupted arcanic potential.
Wow.
There are many theories as to why they exist. That's really all you know.
Okay.
Is you heard it in passing because on your way up, you didn't pass a section of Blightlands, but you use a section of pathway that takes a wide berth around a very old Blightlands down near the Clawmark coast to the south.
Yeah.
But that's all you know.
I never heard of it.
Oh, it's horrible. We're going back soon, aren't we?
That's right. We are, in fact, blighters, you see, mercenaries that work in the Blightlands. I've worked there all of my life. Nakani is a more recent addition, aren't you?
Can I just? I'm so sorry about your group. That sounds absolutely horrific.
It was. But it's okay. Everyone goes in knowing that it's dangerous. So we have to kill them before they kill us.
And there are many worse ways to die in the Blightlands.
Oh, yes.
Aside from being sloughed to death by acid.
Yes. You could think that your best friend is trying to kill you, and then you kill them, or they kill you, or the other way around. Or you hear voices that make you go slowly insane, or you can fall through strange, almost like cracks in reality and get stuck somewhere and you don't know where they are.
We're never gonna go there, right? Nope. Don't think so. No.
I mean, it is quite well paid, I think.
You see Matthew's antenna twitch.
And there's lots of mushrooms and good. There's a type of tree that has a bark where you chew on it and it gets rid of headaches.
Wow.
Can I insight check? Do these people look like they need help? Not in a way that's like that, but just like like is there like a
Matthew has said they're in town looking for a new group. They are actively searching for
He's
individuals.
gonna kill us within the month, apparently.
yeah. Don't put me down.
They're not going to kill us. We just might accidentally die.
Oh my god. I have a question also. You said that Matthew has a lot of religious symbols on him. Do I recognize any of them?
Make me a perception check.
Great timing. A perception.
Perception check. How many symbols do you have on you?
Like a good amount. In the
good
tens.
amount.
Like in terms of religious symbols?
Yeah.
Definitely in the tens. Like
Definitely in the tens. Kind of like that guy from The Mummy who has like all the religious...
Yeah.
Okay. Go on.
Natural 20.
Natural 20.
Or
You love to
24.
see it.
I love
You
to see things.
see... Hang on. Hang on, because I have these. You see... You see the symbol of Oralis, who you know is the goddess of the sun, and she is the head of the major pantheon of gods.
Yep.
You see the symbol for Arcania, who is the mother of magic. And also a major deity. You would see... who else would you have? Let me have a look. I will say those are the two that really stick out
That I
to you.
recognize.
That you recognize.
Cool.
You
So
see
there's more
you see
that
a
I don't
large
really know.
number. You
Cool.
see a large number, and I will double check if you recognize any more, and I will get those to you as and when. But definitely Oralis and Arcania definitely stick out to you.
Cool. Carry on.
Is there an urgency to getting back there? Are you like, are you desperate to get back there, or are you?
I mean, hopefully we can get back soon. It's more that things move around sometimes, and we'd rather go soon so that we can be assured it's not going to, I don't know, randomly teleport or be reinfested with things.
yes, and also with the amount of undead there's no telling how many there might be in 2 weeks' time.
It's just like it's giving like parent-teacher conference.
Yeah,
Like,
100%.
They just like brought their parents and they're just like.
I will say.
I'm just Sahil.
I will say, as this conversation goes on, you, Siggy, eventually make your way back downstairs,
I think
smelling a hell of a lot better.
smelling a hell of a lot.
Still like Edwin though.
I think that would have dropped. Has it been an hour?
When did you cast it? When you got into the city?
Just before we met these guys. Oh no, sorry. When did I cast it?
You cast it.
Yeah, no, I cast it as I met these guys. Yeah. It's been an hour.
I'll say it's still up. I'll say it's still up for a little bit.
Yeah, Siggy comes downstairs looking exactly the same. In fact, his disguise is this kind of like mid-50s, just very generic-looking dude with like a salt and pepper beard, bald head, grey eyes, and is 6 foot tall, and just comes and sits with you guys like, much better. Starts drinking.
Out of your chest.
Huh?
Out of your chest.
Yeah. He literally raises it to his chest like this.
When you're a dwarf and you choose taller characters, unfortunately, shit just does not add up.
I'm just gonna fake raise it above mine, and then surreptitiously.
Do I notice?
Oh, this whole thing is a sham. You 100% see that.
Faint whiff of lavender as well.
Mm-hmm.
How are we doing?
Siggy,
Yes.
you got my
Oh, yes. I pull it out. It's sopping wet, but
Yeah.
clean. I had no way of drying it. I'm sorry.
So,
Christ. Who's that? I mean,
God.
ancestors save you. Yeah.
What's the need for the?
Oh, I'm unwanted.
excellent.
I mean,
Do you
sorry,
have-
no, I'm not a criminal. I didn't do it. It wasn't my thing.
So what happened to your head?
It's not real. It's a disguise. I'm saying all this very
It's
quiet.
whispered. It's whispered.
Yeah.
It's whispered.
It's not real. It's a disguise. This is Edwin. I have to walk around as him because I'm kind of, I don't want to say famous, but like, people know me.
Are you a grown?
No, I'm a dwarf. A bard of sorts, a storyteller, traveler, performer. And I got into a little spot of bother, which means I now must disguise myself in order to walk around unmolested.
Excellent. You can sing.
I can't.
He takes out a gold piece. Begin.
Okay.
I've been meaning to give you this for so long and I didn't want to interrupt, but I have to. Inspiration to the pair of you. Because, oh my god.
You just came in and fucked our shit up, like, in the best possible way. Okay. And he will continue singing the ballad of Brunhilde the Black.
Yeah, cool. Performance
Quietly, but
Yeah. It's a soft, melodic version.
a beautiful high tenor.
Beautiful. Gorgeous.
No perfect.
Well, we'll
Roll a
see.
performance check.
About to say.
That's an assumption.
And I hit it with a critical hit.
And Siggy's very confident in his abilities,
Absolutely,
so he's not going to guide
100%.
himself on this.
But you know,
Fuck me, that's a fucking 5.
you start off.
It's because it's quiet. Like I can't
Yeah,
do it
exactly.
quiet. I need to
You
be
start
full.
off note perfect, and then
Once
you
was a giant with-
move your hand, and you realize that you've missed just a spot. When you were bathing, and the pungent odor just gets in your nose, and you immediately just retch.
There once was a giant who... I'm so sorry, that's never happened to me before.
Do you have any other talents?
Is your fighting as good as your singing?
I'm a very good wrestler.
Oh, okay.
I have many talents. Jack of all trades, master of none.
How long have you been traveling with this one?
Day or
yeah,
two. I'd say travel.
Yeah, we've known each other for a while, but we met these two like 2 days ago.
Mm-hmm.
Moth, you can't wink, but his antenna bends down like a wing. He goes, very good.
I'm going to pocket that gold, but
Yeah, it's yours.
I mean, there's probably more to talk about, maybe not in public, but they needed help, and we wanted to help. So.
Yes, you see,
they're-
I'm gonna sail around and just appear. I'm like 2.5 feet tall, so I've got half on you. I'll just be at the elbow,
And it's just
and I'm gonna
us.
poke up and go. What do you want to know about grunts?
Oh, yeah, what? You look like a toad or something.
Yeah,
yeah,
bullywug.
yeah.
So grungs look like brightly coloured poison dart frogs. Bullywugs, much more muted colours, greens, greys, browns. This particular bullywug is grey.
Well, the guards are looking for a little grung. He's call you a frog.
I was about to insight check that pause. I was like, does he hate it? No.
Grung.
So, I was wondering while we were in town if we could maybe pick up the job and catch this supposed killer.
Well, I might ask if you wouldn't mind putting down that job.
He's innocent too. Yeah, he didn't do it.
I'm just gonna
Who's innocent?
wipe like 2 fingers on my arm, and it'll come out with the bright green under this grey. And I'll go, I'm a Grung.
He said it. He said the line.
Matthew lets out a hearty belly laugh. Very good.
I can't.
What you?
As you reach your hand out,
Oh,
Nakani's gonna, the monkey like handshake where they do that.
Oh, yeah.
And she's just gonna do that.
no.
Nice to meet you.
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh, make a Constitution saving throw. I was over here being like, oh my god, that's so cute. You're doing this species so much justice. And then I saw Pete's face. I was like, oh fuck yeah.
18.
Oh, you're sound. You're sound.
You're all good. For a very brief moment, the tips of your fingers start to tingle and you don't like it and you wipe it away.
Hang on.
No. Go on. I'm so sorry. I spoke for you. I apologize. Please tell me what you do.
As my fingers go numb, I'm gonna be like,
Oh, don't do that. It doesn't taste nice.
Amazing. Make me a Constitution saving throw with disadvantage.
Whoa.
okay. 8.
That's a failure. Poisoned?
Poison condition.
Poisoned condition.
Uh-oh.
So you are now poisoned for the next minute.
Yeah,
I'm so sorry. You're not gonna feel very well for the next.
Yeah.
Maybe have some soup. Have some soup.
I don't have anything to help with
Matthew, my
Uh,
tummy feels strange.
I'll
Very sorry.
For this particular one, no, I don't think you would. Grung poison's not something that you've encountered on your travels very much. Grung are very rare in this part of the world. Bullywugs, very, very common. Grung, you've never seen one. You know of them, but you've not seen one in the flesh.
Given that I can, you told me your symptoms, didn't you?
I've just licked it and like clutched my tummy and gone like, I feel.
I'm very sorry. I should have told you first. Just don't touch me.
Make me another Constitution saving throw.
It should go away after
Yes.
after a couple of seconds.
Could I see if I can? Oh, for a couple of seconds.
You can make a medicine check regardless because you wouldn't know that.
9.
Nope, still poisoned.
It's a natural one.
Natural one.
Let me taste.
Is that your first roll?
Make me a Constitution saving throw.
Was that your first roll as well?
I don't know. Maybe. Yeah. Shit.
Incredible.
Yeah. So that's actually all right. That's a 21.
21, so you are okay. You immediately taste this like acrid poison and you're like and spit it out immediately.
As you see me go, you see almost like, those little roll up.
Oh yeah.
Proboscis juts out and goes.
What the fuck?
Whoa. Have we assessed what? Because
Gonna give
Tony's
you the
been
copper
poisoned
coin back.
before.
Say again.
Tony's had this effect before.
Yes.
Have,
Constitution saving throw, Charlotte. It's his.
but have the characters assessed? Because all we know
think
is
we
that
talked
you
about it.
you touch it and you go funny. Do we know what? Because we obviously don't know that we've got the poison condition.
You don't feel well when you touch cricket or brick. Sorry.
We did talk about that.
I believe you. I believe you did. Cricket has divulged that information.
Okay. All right. I mean, I just don't want to mess again, but I can help if you wouldn't mind.
Okay.
What was your con save?
12.
12, I believe, is the DC. Pete, what's the DC of your poison?
Forgive me. It's
You're
8,
quite alright, David.
8 plus con plus prof.
Prof.
So, 8 plus 3 plus 1, so 12.
Oh, sweet.
So meets it, beats it. You just managed to shake off the effects.
Just like holding her hand and is like just looking at it curiously, and it's gonna just like find a bit of Matthew, like one of his like tokens and just like wipe her hand off.
I'm very, very sorry. Next, we could just throw things to each other from now on.
Okay.
If you want, you can. Nah, well, yeah, it's all right. Very sorry.
Useful though in fighting
Useful
or
for-
being captured. You can make people feel sick.
I can. I can. That's true. And just for the record as well, I'm not a. Well, I'm a bit of a murderer, but I'm not a murderer in this instance. I didn't murder the lady. That's why I'm on the poster. It wasn't me.
That's you on the poster.
It's a bad drawing, isn't it? It's a bad drawing.
They never get the nose right.
Keep putting one on.
So you are both wanted murderers.
We're wanted, yeah, but we're not murderers.
We didn't do any
Like,
murder.
I didn't do anything.
Apart from today, but that's different.
That's not murder.
That was
That's
self-defense.
more like,
Self-defense.
more like hunting.
We're gonna say it was self-defense,
Yeah,
so
yeah,
I don't feel. Yep.
It was a hunt. We hunted down a monster and killed it.
We did.
So you didn't kill the lady?
We
The
didn't.
lady
No.
there?
We're trying to work out who did though.
Oh. It wasn't me.
I believe.
Good to know.
And what are you two wanted for?
Nothing.
Nothing
hopefully.
at the moment. It
Oh.
could change within the hour.
Yep.
Are they going to kill us?
No, never.
They
No.
We've not killed it.
That what
I've not killed anything.
I
Oh.
have. Oh no. No.
You've not killed anything?
Well, not like nothing that wasn't like like a food.
Same. Apart from earlier today.
Oh, you should have seen it. There was this big thing came out of this pit, and it was all like arms, well, not legs, just arms, big tentacles, and some of them had eyeballs on them, some of them had teeth. And she was like, "Whoa!"
grabbed
pulled
the
something
ball.
down from the sky, and then touched it and went and just zapped it.
Tell me more.
So we walked over to this big pit. All right, this one over here
Uh-huh.
pushes off the little pit cover, and this whole thing came out of the stinking, shitty, watery stuff, and it came up and it grabbed him and pulled him in, and then we couldn't see him. And then I tried to fire an arrow down, but I missed because I couldn't see him in the pit. And then came back out again and grabbed you and it wrapped right around you, and it was like, and it was trying to pull you into the pit as well. And then you had a great time. You were trying to climb out, but it pulled you back in. You climb out, and
You tried
pulled
to
back
eat-
in again.
Oh.
It was a lot.
and then Tony killed it.
Yeah.
So you have killed something.
First time today.
I have now.
First time for everything.
Yep.
But it was trying to kill you, so.
Yeah, exactly. That's yeah. It was trying to kill me, so I
Totally
killed
justified.
it.
I hadn't killed anything either until things started to try to eat me, and then I had to kill them because I didn't want to be eaten.
Very sensitive.
Yeah.
Very sensitive.
It makes sense.
I've killed many things. I kill for a living.
I know I kill for a living too. Which is funny because killing doesn't make things living anymore.
Two wrongs don't make a right. Is that what you're saying? Two wrongs don't make a right. Is that what you're saying? Wait.
The Carly just sits and thinks for like an hour about
Yeah.
it. Whoa.
You are. I'm going to address Nikani directly. You are. Correct me if I'm wrong. A long way from home.
Yes.
I've heard of your people. I've never met one before.
Oh. No. We're not we're not supposed to
Oh, forgive me if I
But-
overstepped.
No, I'm here now and I'm having a lovely time and it's fine.
Good. I'm glad. I'm glad you're having a good time. I'm having a great time too.
I mean, it was a lot better time when I wasn't being, hunted and injured all the time, and things tried to snap my head off. But it's okay because Matthew is helping me not die.
Correct.
How long have you been together?
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
Oh, well, I arrived about a year ago.
18 moons.
18 moons.
Point of note, there are 4 moons in the sky, each with different cycles.
God damn it, Jack.
About a year ago is about right, though, because traveling from city to city takes a couple of lexinauts. So 1 full cycle would be about right.
The white moon's called Lexinoth,
You know the white moon to be Lexinoth, yes.
and time is kept by.
Yes, you would know that one more time. The modern calendar is marked by the white moon, Lexinoth. Thus, each month is labelled a Lexinoth.
I'm with you.
And there are 15 Lexinoths in a cycle.
Back in the game. 15.
15.
Okay, I'm with you.
8 days to a week, 32 days to a Lexinoth, and 15 Lexinoths to a cycle.
I'm already lost.
Yeah. You've been
Fantasy
here for a
world.
second.
If you can't fuck around with a calendar, why are you even doing it?
Like it.
But, I want to go home someday.
I would love to visit. It would be fascinating.
Oh, it's amazing. I'm from a temple, and it's on the top of a cliff that goes into a waterfall. It's very beautiful.
Pretty.
I miss it a lot.
Sounds really nice.
So you need friends?
A team.
Yes.
A team. We are a team. We need help.
Are we?
Well, I thought we were
I would
doing
have
pretty
thought
well.
so by now. Yeah.
Listen.
Being on the road, I assume you are in need of money.
Always.
Very, very happily do with some money, yeah.
How much money do you currently have?
Well, I
And we
regularly swallow gold
We
coin.
made like
We just made 10 gold on a job.
each.
Each.
It's quite good.
I just spent 2 of it. So.
Lot of money.
the most we've made since
For-
we've known each other, so.
Well, I made 11 gold because you gave
Well,
me some
that's
to
not-
sing. So
I think it.
What if I told you?
We got paid 20 gold.
Oh, we did.
Yeah. Sorry. What?
What if I told you? 1, 2, 3, 4. For this job, you could make 250 gold each.
And there's some mushrooms and bark.
I'm just gonna see if
sign me up. Absolutely.
You can make an insight check. Moth, you make me either a deception check or a persuasion check. Do not tell us what it is. Just tell us the total.
natural 20
For
for a 28.
a 28.
That's my first natural 20. As Willow.
I'm not going to be able to beat that.
Happy.
No.
That is a 25.
Oh,
Close though.
You very quickly realize that there is a little bit of a tell with Matthew in the sense that when they are emoting, there is a twitch to the antenna. You can't necessarily discern which emotions tie with what sort of twitch of the antenna, but there is a definite twitch when he says 250 gold.
With the natural 20, can I also gauge like what's going on behind this like kind of very well, this is just what I do kind of vibe? Is there anything that's more
No.
like no?
Not even on a roll like that, there's no real way to tell, like, for all intents and purposes, Matthew seems like Matthew.
He's just not very nice.
You mainly get the sense that he's not being 100% divulgent about the job
Okay.
on hand.
All right. So people will pay that much for us to, well, not try and not die. Apparently.
And then if one of you does not make it out, we split the remainder between everybody else. But that's not an incentive, and you shouldn't kill everybody else on your team. Because that has happened before.
Not with Moth,
No, not... Oh, not.
but Moth.
We need to know more about Moth. Honestly.
Okay, and is this like a pressing job? Like, do we need to?
It would be pertinent for us to leave in the morning.
You know that you've been away for 2 weeks now, there and back. So little under 2 weeks back.
How long would it take to be
About
away
2 weeks. Weeks worth of travel.
for? 2 weeks worth of travel.
1 week's worth of travel.
1 week's worth of travel.
What is this to do? Have I missed that?
We have to find a book.
A book.
I do not have a name.
You can draw on the back of my
Yes.
sheet. There you go.
Matthew pulls a piece of parchment out of his... thank you. That's perfect.
Okay.
Matthew holds up the page.
What you see, if I may describe, what you see is 4 lightning bolt-like lines that dip into the center, and they are all contained in this teardrop shape.
I've seen this in some sex educational classes.
I was gonna say that, you know.
So.
I didn't tell you what type of book it was.
Do we reckon anyone recognise that?
Might be.
Ooh, cheeky.
No.
No?
No.
Worries, that's fine.
No, I like that.
Set it back down.
Okay.
You need to find
A book with that symbol.
a book with that
Yes.
symbol
Do I
on.
recognize it?
Nope.
For who, what, why?
You're looking for the name of the person that you...
It's okay. Matthew has it written down on a little
Love
card.
it!
As he pulls it out, it's scrawled down, his own notes made from a contract. As he looks down, one of our, what would you call them, Nikani?
Patrons?
Somewhat. Patrons. A Nubizian. Have you seen Nubizians before? Do you know what they are?
We have.
We won't.
You wouldn't know of them. No, the only person who is above the table, the only person who has seen one is Siggy, and he didn't know what it was.
Okay.
You, however, know the name Nubisian. Nubisians are a jackal-headed species of humanoids with black skin, completely hairless, and they hail from the country of Tarnek Ra, which is on the opposite side of the continent of Valordrian, which is where you are from. So you would have heard of a Nubisian.
Yeah. I've never seen one, but what's a Nubissian doing out here?
This one in particular was tasking us with finding this book. You might have heard of him. Was he from the city?
You don't know. You don't know. He did not divulge that. He divulged his name, though. Oknanut Ovfu Ixka.
Right, there is definitely
As,
a lot of
as Matthew looks
apostrophes
down,
in there.
Matthew looks down at his notes. Oh, Kunta Fuxa.
Oh, I never heard of him. Never heard of him in my life. No,
I
never
know
heard that name.
Jack, could you tell them how to spell it?
Yeah,
I'm
sure.
in real
You're
trouble
gonna.
with
You're
this.
gonna. If you thought the others were bad, you're gonna hate this one. O-H.
We've got this written down.
Oh yeah.
What? How do you spell it? What did you say?
That's a
you
great
haven't
point.
said the right.
I'm not gonna tell you how to spell it, Matthew. How do you spell it?
O-H-K, scribble, H, scribble, U, could be an N, T,
Could be an N.
that's the first one. Second one,
Oh, cunt.
O, V. This one looks like one of those music notes. U,
Exclamation mark.
Is that a treble clef?
There's a dollar sign, even though that's
Oh, yeah.
He's created the dollar sign as a piece of symbology. Canon.
This Nubitian's called Kesha.
The Nubisian, formerly known as Prince.
L, X, K,
Callum's having an aneurysm.
Yeah.
A.
Okay.
No. He's just slightly dyslexic.
Oh,
On account of the compound. Yeah.
Would we be able to join the dots from this very thin trail of breadcrumbs?
Only you.
Thank you.
Yay.
Make me an investigation.
Oh, surely you're a good. Oh wait, no, I don't think you are.
Must be good at something.
What's in your biscuit?
Oh, that's a natural one, Jeffrey.
We're getting all the extremes.
Big
today.
old no.
Can't read.
Oh, so what did this Ufanuxa say?
Oh, Contafoxa.
That's the one.
Yeah.
Contafuxa.
Yeah, I was listening.
I'm so sorry, Jack.
Oh no, I am here for it. I fucking love it.
What was their name again?
No, Contafuxa.
Because you said off Wixer. Or somebody said off Wixer or something. But that's not what you said.
Nope.
What?
No, that's not.
I know, I'm trying my best not to mention it as well. I
PC.
like it.
No, metagame, baby, no.
So, what about them? That
They
one.
Well, they gave us the job.
They gave you the job. Okay.
Tasked us to find a book with a symbol on it that I've shown you. What's inside, I don't know.
You know where the book is? Back in this black land?
Yes, correct. We did find them.
Oh, great.
But Hyros was carrying it, and as I previously mentioned, fell into a pit with a black ooze. His skin and muscles sloughed off his bones before us, sizzling like a well-cooked stew.
By the ancestors.
But the book's absolutely fine.
Fell onto a ledge. Very lucky for the book.
Perfect.
So it's on a ledge on the black ooze somewhere.
Above the black.
Above the black ooze. Okay. The one that burns your skin, sizzles.
Correct.
And your muscles and your bones and...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so we just need to go to that ledge and grab the book and get out.
Come back, profit.
Exactly correct.
In theory.
Dude, we could do that.
You think we could be back here in 2 weeks or so?
Most of you.
I like those odds.
Why did you look at Kendall?
If I may
There's problems with TV.
confer with my associates for a moment, we should probably get out of the city for a little while, at the very least.
The money would help us make some friends and be able to get forward in our case as well.
If we get enough money, then maybe we can pay someone to clear our names. Justice, a lawyer, if that's a thing in this world. Are there old-timey lawyers?
Unfortunately not. You would know that the law is the Iron Guard in this country.
Okay, so maybe we can bribe the Iron Guard to clear our names if we have enough money.
Yeah, I left that note, didn't I? So maybe if we leave it a bit of time, it
We
might...
let it cook, we get out of the city, we help these good people. Get paid.
Willow, can I talk to you for a second?
Of course, go ahead.
No, can we?
Oh,
can-
privately.
Yes,
Sorry, guys,
please.
we just need to go have a private chat.
Sign me up. I'll join you.
Very good. What's your name again?
Don't say it too loud, okay? Because, people know me. I am Sigismund Olafsson. My friends call me Siggy.
Mothy, make a history check.
My fans call me Golden.
Oh my god, I love
It was
you.
way
Biggest fan!
I have your album on vinyl.
An original pressing. Oh my god.
That's what the book is.
Yeah. He's just a really avid collector.
Make it with advantage. I'm so sorry. Make it with advantage.
He really wants you to be a fan.
Oh, 18.
I'm your number one fan.
Sign my tits.
You know exactly who Sigismund Olafsson is. In fact, he's very popular in the circles that you run.
Told you.
Oh,
Didn't I tell you?
The people whose company you keep,
doesn't feel like a good thing.
the organization that you are a part of, and the prejudices they have against certain societal structures in this country became quite the fan of Sigismund Olafsson. His tales of grandeur and heroism were fantastic in motivating people to, want more, do better. And then he got charged with murder. But he was of great interest to your people.
Matthew, his antennas almost start to stand on end as you see the fur kind of almost like it's being statically charged.
Poofing up a little bit.
As he reaches down into his bag, he searches for something. You hear different things rustle, clink, bones click against each other. As he pulls out a rather large rune-carved tooth and hands it over to you. This is the tooth of a corrupted gnoll that I killed in the Blightlands. It was the first time I had ever heard your name around the campfire, and I inscribed the name of one of your tales into the tooth. I would like you to keep it.
I think for once in his relatively long life, Sigismund is speechless. Of course. Thank you, Matthew.
Very good. I will admit, I have underestimated you. I thought you would be the first to die, but I hope you survive.
High praise indeed. And yeah, absolutely. Siggy tucks it away and is kind of a little dumbfounded.
I look forward to killing monsters with you.
And are you, friend?
At the word of friend, Matthew's eyes get just a little bit more reflective.
Beautiful.
Very good.
And I think that is the perfect opportunity to take a quick break. We'll be back in just a couple of minutes to see what sort of plan is made and what sort of conversations are going to be had. We'll see you in a couple of minutes. And welcome back. So, I believe just before we took a little break, Tony and Willow were going off to have a little chat.
Okay.
Go.
Go.
Where do we go?
Yeah, how far
Oh,
away
where
are
do
you?
we go? Is there just like a little booth somewhere?
You can go to another corner of the town.
You know-
Yes, it's fairly empty. Again, it's the
Little
middle of the day,
booth.
so
Sir, this is a
Like a-
Wendy's.
Little circle booth.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Cool. So we'll go in there.
All right. Okay. Hi.
Hi. Do you think this is a good idea? What?
No, I don't.
Okay, that's good because I was worried that you were just like, yeah, sure, let's go for that, and that does not sound like something that I would enjoy.
Do I think it's a good idea? No.
No.
Does that mean we don't do it? No.
From what they're saying, they like do dangerous shit, Willow.
I know. This scares me a little bit. But I don't know. People seem to rock up when they need help. I mean, I did for you, and those two did, and now they've arrived, and I don't feel like it's just a coincidence.
Okay. But this is like so much more than we've been doing.
Yeah, I don't think I'm really capable of handling it, to be honest, but
I think you are. I think we are, but it's just
you definitely are. You're great.
I'm trying. I'm just worried that this is a lot for.
All I'm thinking is if we don't go, and we could have stopped them from dying, but we weren't there, and we found out that we could have helped.
Yeah. Yes, that is a good point.
I hate that that's my reaction.
Me too.
I wish I was one of those selfish pricks that just cares about themselves.
Yep. Same.
Like Ziggy.
Well.
But he's got a kind heart. I'm joking, but
I don't know.
I don't
You know, it's early days.
We need to keep an eye on him.
Yeah.
You don't know what he did to the guards when you
What
guys
do you
were.
mean?
He just started on them and then got into a fight with them.
Why?
I don't know. I was a spider at the time.
Oh, okay. Okay.
But they're all I don't know.
Okay.
Even though it seems stressful, I seem to I care
Okay.
what happens to them, and these two seem really lovely, although slightly aggressive. They seem lovely. And
They are aggressive.
I
Yep.
don't. I mean, you saw the way she spoke about her home.
I did.
I wanted to get back there one day.
You know that I'm gonna go wherever you go.
Okay.
But will you at least let me sleep on it?
Yeah, sure. How about we'll give it the day, and
Yeah.
then we'll chat tonight.
Okay.
I know that's not sleeping on it, but that's like, I'll give you a few hours to like mull it over, and I'll mull it over.
I just don't want to leave yet.
We're coming back.
To Dolimus?
Well, we'll have to. Cricket's still got his friend in prison.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. We'll talk later.
Okay.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Do you guys start heading back?
Yeah.
Yeah.
As you get closer, Mothew's talking to Siggy, emphatically telling him about a story from a past adventure. As you hear, like, shouted across the pub, "Thagomizer, straight to the neck! Swung him around like a rag doll!"
Siggy's furiously writing this down, like, oh wow, okay. Fascinating. Yeah.
So you guys need to go tomorrow morning, you said?
We were thinking, I think.
Leave at first light.
What's a thagomizer?
It's like a long tail with spikes on the end.
Ooh, okay.
Okay, well, if it's all right, we just need the afternoon and evening then, just to kind of mull things over and just make sure we're equipped. But maybe we could reconvene later and make a plan of action for sure.
Are you staying in the city?
Yes.
You need new
Accommodation.
just because you knew you were going to be away for like at least 2 weeks, if not more. So there's no point in paying for rooms for 2 weeks worth. So you can get rooms here or you can try to.
Thank you, barkeep. Yes.
Wait, where did my accent go?
It's alright, I do that all
Who
the time.
am I?
Is it a thing? Maybe there's something in the air. Never mind. Can I get any more drinks? No?
No, I'm okay.
All right. Okay.
Yeah, if that's all right with you. And then...
Before we do go and make a plan, what are your particular specialities? What are you good at? Are you spellcasters? Are you fighters? Are you...
Can't it be both?
It can! Very good.
Then both. Both it is. Both is good.
I can cast some spells.
Same.
I'm quite good at not being seen, popping up in places and causing mayhem.
And making people ill.
And unfortunately making people ill. I'm very sorry about that.
It's okay.
Vaguer than I'd hoped, but I'll go with it.
Okay.
Basically, my plan usually is to stop them in their tracks so that other people can hit them. I'm very good at holding things still.
Excellent.
He just flexes like a huge arm.
Moth, you take some notes.
I mean, I had my first combat today, but I think I helped. I lit something up so it could be seen.
You were very good.
Thank you.
Really good with like nature.
Yeah, I can use nature to help find things. I'm not a seasoned pro when it comes to combat, but
I mean, I follow Havren. I'm a cleric of Havren, so yeah.
Do I know the name?
You would definitely, with the amount of symbols that you've got, you definitely know of Havren. Havren is one of the Moon Watchers. They are one of 4 minor deities that are the children of Dera, the Moon King, who you definitely would have heard of as well. Havren is a god of like mercy, peace, humility, that sort of thing. So you definitely would know of that deity, even if you didn't necessarily have their symbol.
Quite a noble.
Yes, yeah, absolutely. I can give you some more information on him afterwards as well.
I'm more of a thief than a fighter, but if I get my back in the corner, I'm very happy to help out.
Excellent. Well, a meeting well made, I suppose.
Yeah. Well, what are your strengths and specialities?
I hit things. And occasionally crush things.
Oh,
Sometimes.
wow.
If they really annoy me.
Of course.
cool.
That will probably come in very handy.
Hit and crush it. All right.
So don't annoy me.
I'm trying.
I'm so hard not to laugh. And like, Nakani looks at Matthew like, did I do it?
Did I do it right? Amazing.
Intimidation.
Very good.
And yourself?
I'm a blighter. I've sworn a blood oath to hunt down monsters to the very last one of them and eviscerate them from the Earth planet.
Siggy, make me a history check. Because you're the only person so far who has not heard that name.
Blighter.
Your little blighter.
Oh, terrible.
Little
Yeah,
blighter.
little blighter.
Here we blighter. History.
History.
17.
with a 17, you have definitely heard of the Blighters before. The Blight Runners, or Blighters as they are more commonly known, are a specific unorganized sect of mercenaries that operate across the continent of Galmoria, and they specialize in doing missions that go into the Blightlands. It is a job that people usually get into when they're desperate because it is extremely fucking dangerous. The big allure is that no blighter will take a job unless they are extremely well paid. It is a job that comes with a high coin ticket.
Scary.
Yeah.
I would say on a 17, that's as much as you know.
Yeah, okay.
What do we do?
So you're with the Blight Runners.
Of sorts. Blighters are not one organisation of themselves, more a collective of independent groups.
I see. So it's kind of high risk, high reward situations. You go hunt dangerous things, take on dangerous jobs, and come back and reap the rewards. Basically.
Almost entirely correct.
I don't see why we can't join you then in that case.
Well, most people are put off by the corruption, the madness, the danger.
I've faced corruption, madness, and danger.
You have so much confidence. I don't know how. How do you? I don't.
Years of being very attractive and talented.
Well, okay.
Inside.
Make a deception check, Zoe.
I'm really methoding this character.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well,
How long does it take to get to the
You don't know.
Blight?
So the location of the job, 1 week.
Okay.
On foot.
No, that's on horseback. Sorry.
On horseback.
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
You don't have horses.
No, I'm a wanted criminal.
I will see what I can do. How much is it normally to rent a horse?
So you already have horses.
Yes.
You obviously had them all sorted for your previous group.
Oh, yes.
You didn't take them into the Blightlands because that would be folly. So you tied them up somewhere as safe and secure as possible.
So did we come back with all...
You came back with them because all it would take is one of you to ride one horse and then guide the others with the bridles.
Yes.
So and you could go slightly longer because the horses are working slightly less, which is why it took you just shy of a week to get back.
Gotcha.
So you have 6 horses.
This bar keeps running haunted.
But listen, that's just me. I don't know. I don't want to tell you your business.
Cricket, are you happy to leave your partner here in jail for a bit, or?
Well, I need to help him out. I need to find a way to get him out of jail. So I thought getting some money, making some new friends, making some new contacts might actually get us on the right road. All I would do before I left is try and find a way to let him know I'm still looking out for him.
Sure.
That's a good point, actually. This contact who has given you this task to find the book, what do you know of him? Them?
He's trying so hard.
Oh, God, the foxer.
This glances at notes.
Not much.
Fox.
I did.
Not much, though you never do.
Fuck. He could be useful to us, potentially. Maybe if we complete this job, there's some kind of connections that he can put us in touch with, or
Perhaps.
maybe somehow this person can help.
Sure.
One collector always knows another.
That's right, contacts. Everyone knows everyone, right? Perfect.
did you say what the book
Especially,
was?
I have no
You
idea.
have no idea?
No.
especially a person who is rich enough to afford to employ the blighters. Like I said, high risk, high reward. There's a big money pot.
That's right.
there.
Around 1,500 gold for this job.
That's a lot of gold.
Sure.
Cannon!
What are the maths?
I think I heard that it was like
750.
10,000 gold for the whole thing.
That's a lot. That's a lot of money.
Mm-hmm. Anyone with that much coin surely must know something, or
And
can
that,
help in some way.
that's what your old party died trying to get the book, right?
Yes, as I mentioned, Robert was killed by a truck. His ribs pushed out of his back.
Okay, we get it. We get it.
Siggy goes back to jotting these down. Killed by a truck.
Cool. All right.
On the plus side, the more of us that go, the less likely we are to all die a horrible death.
Exactly.
Well, there were 60 that went last time.
Yes,
There's 6 of
but if only 3 of us go, then we're more likely to die. Whereas if 6 of us go, then maybe only 1 or 2.
better odds.
Hopefully none.
Yes, and by comparison, they were overconfident and experienced. You, by comparison, are frightened and potentially weak.
Maybe we'll look out for ourselves a little bit more.
Contrary to what Moth has said, we are talented, clever, and quick.
And frightened.
We can do this. Yes, frightened, potentially a little weaker than we could be, but
Yeah.
Well,
we can seriously do this.
I'm so glad that you have so much confidence.
All right.
I don't back down from anything. I'm in.
Well, he
We'll give
waits.
you some time. Maybe we give them some time.
Oh,
to think.
what is the time of day, Jackety?
I was like,
Looking outside,
is it thunderstorming now?
you can see sheets and sheets of rain coming down, lashing against the windows. It is pouring down with rain. The sky is just a block of deep grey cloud. Make me a survival check at disadvantage.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, someone's hanging out their washing.
My bed sheets!
Sheets and sheets. Oh my lord, they're filling the sky. Disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
So many sheets.
That is a natural 1 for a total of survival 3.
You see 20 sheets.
No.
Tony, are you
You see
okay?
20 whole sheets.
The airing cupboards.
And then you see Willow collapse to the floor. No, I'm anyway.
Tony, are you okay?
Carry on.
You've gone white as a sheet.
Ah,
So we don't know what time of day it is. We just know it's raining. Sweet.
Okay. Where are you guys going to stay here? I'm sure they have rooms. If not,
Yes, I think so.
yeah. You have to.
It's
You have to
either
pay for the
it's
rooms.
either this or we camp outside and it's wet.
Ill-advised at this time of night.
For sure. For sure.
Okay.
I'd say enjoy a nice bed whilst you can if you're going to be traveling for some time.
Yes, we will rent a room in this establishment. I'll arrange it with the barkeep. Mothy gets up.
Very literal.
He's got like NPC vibes.
Hello, adventurer. I have a quest for you.
What you can't see is there's a big yellow exclamation mark.
You need the good guy glasses. From that one Ryan Reynolds movie.
Stephen died like this.
You get on up and you go over to the barkeep. Hello, my friends. Can I get you any more drinks at all, or?
1 room, please.
Oh, aye, yeah, sure, absolutely. Shit. How much is it?
That's what I would like to do.
Yeah, no, I know. Listen, I can't remember how much he's charging for the rooms these days. Call it 4 silver. It'll be fine.
Very good. 4 silver handed over.
Must have been the wind.
You're not there.
Sorry.
You're all good.
All right.
He hands you a key, and tells you where your room is. And you can see the stairs that Siggy came up and down from before are just to your, if you're facing the bar to the left. And so you can go on up at your leisure.
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 Leisure. Come on.
Oh,
Are we
excuse me,
American?
DM. How long has it been since I cast Disguise Self?
It's definitely dropped.
Right. So at a certain point, Edwin just disappears, and instead sat there is a rather muscular, quite a handsome dude, tresses of long blonde hair, a thick chunky beard, but that is trimmed and with two like little braids that kind of dangle from his chin, piercingly blue eyes, cracking smile. And just covered in tattoos, and he has not noticed that his disguise is dropped. So just chatting away like, yeah.
Moth, you, as you look back around, this is the exact description of Sigismund Olafsson.
You have got to pick a different visual representation for that. I'm sorry.
I refuse.
It's Latin.
No.
Shut.
Amazing.
Oh man.
So, what are you all doing in these moments?
Oh, do we know what time it is?
You do not.
It's raining and
It's
there's
raining.
sheets outside.
And there's sheets outside.
It's raining.
Cool.
Not the
Great.
clothes.
I don't know what time it is, so I don't know if we should sleep.
We could just chill for the
Chill.
rest of the day.
Chill.
I think perhaps as well, Siggy maybe has noticed eventually and puts his
Yeah,
hood up, cloak
Yeah.
up. I can't cast this guy's self.
no worries. That's fine.
Do I know how far away from the jail this bar is?
Roughly.
How far away
It's
is it roughly?
more in the centre of town.
The jail.
Could you give me an ETA?
If you were going there quickly, 30 minutes.
30 minutes, okay. Okay. Right, I'm gonna try and get a message to my friend, but I'm probably gonna leave it until the light's gone down. It gets to night time, but all I can see is sheets. Unfortunately.
Might be good for hiding.
Well, that's true, actually. Maybe no one will see me.
Maybe we could all be ghosts.
I'm bundled up in these these sheets. Do you know what? I'll poke my head out the bar. Are there any street urchins?
Make me a perception check.
Make you a
Perception check.
This little bastard.
15 and 5. 15 and 5.
20.
A messy old 20.
Dirt.
A messy 20, a dirty 20. You can't
Is
see
that-
any. You
Scout's
can't
get it
see
back.
any here. That's not to say that there aren't, but you might have to go looking.
Yeah, okay.
But in the immediate vicinity, no. You can definitely go and find one if you would want to take some time to do that.
If you want to go and see if you can give a message later when it's dark, I can make you be able to see again, if that will help you at all.
That would help me very much.
Cool. Yep. But it's up to you. Whatever you want to do, I'm here if you need me.
Thanks. Yeah, well, I'll go later.
Cool.
So you're all just staying in the tavern for now?
I think so. I get another round of drinks in.
Yeah. That would be just on ale, 3 silver, 6 copper.
I paid 2 gold.
Yeah, you stole.
Can I spend the time with my like herbalism kit, like
Absolutely.
crafting things?
Yes. What would you like to craft?
So I'm gonna like Nakani like puts her pack on the table and starts getting out like various bundles of like dried leaves and twigs and like lichen and moss and like occasional little bottles of nondescript stuff.
Love it.
And I'm going to try and craft anything that is like healing based,
Sweet.
like poultices and
Yeah.
things.
Okay.
But also, if I can craft anything that's like magically, I don't know what your rules are for that. but sure.
Magic with a what kit are you using? Is
I-
it a herbalism kit?
Yes.
Magic, not as much.
Okay.
Healing poultices, absolutely. You can
Cool.
make some basic healing poultices.
I will do.
Magic, you're going to need something like alchemist supplies.
Wonderful.
I will get onto you in just a moment. If you can make me either a nature or survival or medicine check.
May I say
Yes.
that whilst everybody else is doing stuff, Siggy is regaling everyone with a wonderful tale.
Yeah,
about
absolutely.
hunting.
Oh no.
Yeah, I literally go, did I ever tell you? Did I ever tell you about the time that I hunted a bear? Anyway.
Yeah.
But that serves the purpose because I'm going to give Nikani Bardic Inspiration.
Sweet. Wonderful. Perfect. Yes.
Halfway through the story, I
lost
think
this
it's really
lady.
sound. I'm going to pick up those panpipes you gave me, and I'm going to try and give you a little undertone to your story.
Incredible. We're
No,
going to
wait,
get to
no,
that in just a moment.
Oh, it's D6.
Nakani, what was your roll? Sorry, my dear.
Sorry. Maths. 12?
12. 12, that's not bad. That's not bad. Let's say you expend 5 out of 10 uses of the kit and you make 2 healing poultices that will function as the same as basic healing potions.
I was like, poultice? What?
Poultices. It's like a like something that you put on a wound.
So that's a D4?
D4 plus 4, I believe. I'll double check. But just know you have 2 basic healing poultices.
Okay.
Matthew, you wanted to do something as well, sorry.
Yes, I just wanted to create a couple of things, or maybe one thing for my sensor, just to burn.
Yes, amazing. Is there anything in particular that you want to make?
Maybe something that puts out something that puts out some smoke, like a good little.
Like a just a smoke screen?
Yeah.
Amazing. For this, give me a intelligence check, and you can add your proficiency.
Excellent. Also bad. So the reason I put my hand up
Go
before
on.
is because I have alchemist supplies or alchemy supplies. Is that gonna be
Incredible. Yes. So we'll say that you can use your alchemist supplies. I will say, unless you can persuade me otherwise, alchemist supplies are intelligence based.
right?
Unless you can figure out a way to make them not. Whilst you ponder on that, performance check for the panpipes, please, Peter. In the box.
3.
3 plus your performance. Totals count.
0.
0.
Can I give him advantage by trying to help? And just be like, no.
No.
You can't give advantage, but you can start teaching him. He is still brand new to this, so I will say that you can help, but he doesn't get the help action.
Got you.
So you start to learn from Sigismund how to play the panpipes. Let's do a little tally marker for this and say you've got 1 mark next to it, and
How did we practice yesterday?
you've got 2 marks next to it.
Okay. Thank you so much, Jackie.
You're very welcome.
You must reach 50 to be proficient.
Hey,
I have an argument to put forth.
I love it. Persuade me.
I put it to you.
Objection!
Hit me.
So, given that Matthew is effectively a monster hunter of very specific
Yes,
monsters within
indeed.
the Blightlands, I would argue that it's somewhat to do more with esoterica, somewhat like a witcher or a thaumaturge.
Okay.
A lot of them perhaps having some kind of basis in religious
Okay.
backing, which religion coming under the wisdom. I would argue that perhaps, given that he's a well-taught hunter of these monsters, that the knowledge would already be in there. It's just how to apply it, which I would say would be wisdom.
That's a solid argument there, Matthew.
I'm sold.
And it does make a lot of sense.
Can we get you a cup of tea? Or?
Sold. No, absolutely. I'm 100% there for it. Use your wisdom instead.
Thank you.
Perfect.
If you'd have thrown a little daddy in there,
Yeah.
you would have just said yes. My argument is daddy.
Not going to say no.
Oh my god, it was a nat 20!
You
All up and
make
down the scale today.
Has everyone had a nat 20?
5
Yeah.
smokescreen bundles.
Nice.
Thank you.
Single use.
Yes.
And they fill the area around you for, you've got a nat 20, let's say a solid minute per smokescreen.
Oh, damn.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Very tasty.
Nat 20, very good alchemist roll. Perfect.
Perfect.
I will say it's only a 15-foot radius.
That's fine. Feel free to bring it in even tighter if you want. I don't mind.
15 feet. No, we'll say 15 feet for now. You got a nat 20.
Cool,
You got a nat
thanks,
20.
dude.
15 feet. And I will write these down for you as well and make sure that we have that in writing. Wonderful. Is there anything else that we want to do?
Maybe towards the end of the daylight and beginning of the nighttime, when we're in our room.
Oh.
I'll just check in. So, how are you feeling about this?
Not great.
Okay, all right. That's usual
Usual. Yep.
pessimism.
Yep. Well, real. Okay.
Yep.
Sure. Like I said before, if you want to do this, then I'm with you.
Okay. All right. I feel like we can handle it. I feel like you can handle it for sure. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah. Today, I mean, you
Well.
you killed that thing. I've not seen you do that before.
No, I've not done that before.
Yeah. No, I know.
It was just, it had me, so I just had to try something, I guess. I don't know. You helped though.
Yeah. No, I know.
Look, if you don't want to do this, we don't have to.
No, I do. I do. I feel like we have to. The way in which you did it, I've not. Where did you get that kind of power from? It seemed dark.
Where I get all my power from.
Okay, I thought he gave you all of the like the healing stuff. He gives you the ability to do that as well.
Yeah, you got to be able to defend yourself.
Okay.
Why?
No reason. I don't know. I've only seen you kind of give life. I've not seen it. I don't know. I didn't know that he would give people the ability to do that.
Yep. What is it?
No, it's
Are you thinking about your dad?
No. I don't think he could do anything like that. I've never seen him do that. I just It's good. You saved the day. And Ziggy was in was in trouble, and I don't know if it would have gone as well if it wasn't for you doing that. Thanks to Heverin, so that's good. That's really that's great. And it's great. It's great. You're great. I'm great. I'm just
I'm sorry if it.
No, you didn't. It's not your fault. It's fine. I'm gonna get some water, and I'll.
Willow.
You're fine. I'm fine. Sorry, I'm fine. I'm gonna head out the door, and she's gonna walk down the stairs and completely bypass the bar and just walk outside the front.
Just torrential rain outside. Occasionally you hear this lightning striking nearby.
It's okay. And she'll kind of just have a moment of just thinking about today, and she'll just like connect to the rain as it hits her face, and she'll kind of look up at the cloud, and she'll just feel this urge. And kind of instinctually her hand will just like point up to the cloud, and she just feels this energy pull, and then she just sees a streak of lightning just go across the thing. Okay. And she'll turn around and go back in.
Clothes dripping wet onto the floor. You go back into the tavern.
And she'll walk straight to find you guys, wherever you I don't know where you'd be.
I'm now sat on a table grooming Moth here.
Oh, in the downstairs bit?
Yeah.
And she'll just, cool. Yes, I want to help you. I think I'm meant to help you, so I'm gonna help you.
Again, Nakani's gonna grab the sides of your face and just put her forehead to your forehead and just go, thank you.
You're welcome.
Matthew is going to take off one of his little trinkets and hand it to you. A charm. Not magic, I'm afraid, but hopefully it gives you good luck.
Thank you. Well, I'll have your back.
Are the rest of you coming as well?
I think so, yeah. Tony said she'd go where I go, so.
Very good.
Wonderful.
And I'm sure the others will as well.
Let them know we leave at dawn. I'll
Okay.
prepare the horses.
All right. Thank you very much. All right, and I'll head back upstairs.
Head back upstairs. Tony, what are you doing in the interim?
Well, firstly, I just kind of wanted to. It might have passed now, so it's absolutely fine if you don't want me to do this. But I did want to insight check just how you kind of reacted to what I was saying,
Make an insight check.
just to gauge kind of where this anxiety was coming from.
For this, I'll say roll deception, because you are trying to like guard your thoughts. You're not like necessarily lying, but you are not divulging information.
I got a dirty 20.
18.
You're unsure.
Yeah.
You've not seen Willow like this.
Okay. Is it like nighttime now, or is it not?
I think you said you were. This was coming at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Cool.
So it's dark outside. The rain is still just crashing against the side of the tavern.
Cool. Well, I'll do what I do every night before I go to sleep, and I will have a little meditate. And before I go to sleep, well, get in bed.
Make a religion check.
Jack, you make me so scared with this. Religion check. 15.
15.
Yeah.
Roll of thunder goes by. And for that one split second, that thunder feels just ever so slightly heavier. The pressure of the storm raging outside creeps in just a little bit more, feels ever so slightly closer. Not in a bad way. Feeling of being beside someone you trust.
Okay.
But that's all you get.
Cool. Just get in bed.
Wonderful. Anyone doing anything else?
I think Siggy has fully fallen asleep at the table,
Lovely.
snoring loudly.
Fabulous. What are you up to, Cricket?
Oh,
Before we went upstairs,
it's all right. It's too late. It's too late.
No, I would have
I'm
done
not
that
interrupting
before
you.
But before I went to bed, I would have, like, before we went up to our room, I assumed that it was night because it was like we were talking at the end of the day. So I would have given you Eyes of Night.
Okay, I will appreciate. I will take the Eyes of Night then. Thank you.
That's okay.
What do I do for Eyes of Night?
You get, I think it's 300 feet of dark vision for an hour.
Holy hell!
So, yes.
So as the evening starts to draw in, the sky going very dark very quickly.
Sweet.
Where are you going, Cricket?
Everyone else, sorry, Siggy's asleep. These two have gone off to bed.
Yeah.
Are you guys drinking
just
and chilling, or are you
chilling.
gone up to your room?
We'll probably chill for a little bit before we go up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You find Mothu and Nakani still independently doing their pre-mission preparations at the table.
Sure.
Mothu is bundling up what looks like different herbs and bits and bobs of maybe it almost looks like charcoal and stuff like that. It's tying it together just small enough to fit inside the little gaps, or the large gaps in his sensor.
Sure. Yeah. And you are...
Doing the same thing occasionally, like with a mortar and pestle, occasionally like spitting into it just to like...
bashing up, yeah. Oh, of course, you've got to do your... Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
I'll leave it then. I'll maybe sidle up, have a little look at you both, and you both look quite engrossed. And I'll just go... And I'll scooch off.
Incredible.
So I'm just going to bolt to the jail. I'm going to be very as stealthy as I can. I'm going to go straight up to a roof and hop along and across.
Give me a stealth check.
Yes, sir. 3. No, I'm joking. 9 plus 10 is 19.
19 is still very, very good. You take some time to make your way, mostly via rooftops, over to the Guild District, where the Iron Barracks are.
Sweet. What does it look like from the outside?
So from the outside, it's a relatively square, blocky building with a couple of stories. There is like what looks to be some form of courtyard. You assume to be like a training yard of some description. Off to one side, there is literally just an open roofed, like one-story construction attached to this building.
Are the prison-y windows facing the outside, or are they in the inside?
There's not a lot of windows on the outside. You can see there are a couple of windows facing the training yard. All of them barred.
Any guards around?
Loads.
Of course.
Loads. This is the central hub where prisoners are taken.
Yeah, of course. Okay.
You could look for that street urchin if you'd like to.
Yeah, see if there's anyone lingering around here.
Give me a perception check.
Right. 11 plus 5 is
16.
16.
It takes you a couple of minutes, but in an alley under some like old torn up burlap sacks and like half a sort of pallet of wood from like a crate or something like that, you can see that there is an individual hunched trying to keep themselves as dry as possible.
Sure, okay.
And they are sort of in an alley facing part of the...
Facing the jail?
Facing the Iron Barracks.
Can I... If they're leaning back against the wall,
Yeah.
I'm going to like stealth down the wall, like climbing down the wall. I'm going to stop when my head is like Spider-Man kiss next to there. If that is okay.
Yes, absolutely.
Does that need another stealth?
No, I'll say you're fine for this one.
Right, I'm gonna appear, just pop up there and I go, hey.
Who's there?
Don't look around. Just look straight forward. Do you know anyone in the jail?
What, like personally?
Yes.
Yeah. I know a couple of people.
Okay, a single gold coin is going to drop into his lap. I won't say anything. Can you speak to any of those people?
No, they're locked up. I can't speak to them.
You don't have a way to take a message to them?
Looks at the gold coin in the hand. Maybe I can't do it myself now, but maybe I could find someone for you.
Second gold piece drops into the lap.
Tink. I can absolutely make sure I find someone for you.
I got a lot of this gold, all right? All I want you to do, and I'm going to pull off my bow. There's 2 magpie feathers hanging from the top. I'm going to pull one of them off. I'm going to drop it into his lap with a gold coin. So the coin will go ping. The feather will just kind of land in his lap and say, I need you to get that feather. And I need it to make its way into the high security. You just get it to anyone in there, and you tell them it needs to get into the high security.
To a person, or just into the high security?
I'm going to drop one more gold coin. I'm going to say, Halvar. And then scoot, so...
Wait, how would I find you?
Go on.
Are you staying there to watch, or are you...
No, so I'm going to wait 5 seconds for him to stop looking around. And then I'm going to take out one of my daggers, and I'm going to dangle it, so when I drop it, it'll land in between his legs like that. And then I'm just going to fuck off.
Make me an attack roll at advantage, because you are taking your time to place this.
Don't accidentally kill this person.
A 19 plus. It's a thrown, so dagger, but thrown.
Dexterity plus proficiency.
Dex plus proficiency is 7, so 20.
26. Just straight down.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I think that's a perfect place to end this episode. Wow, fantastic.
Oh my God.
A massive thank you to Tony and Willow for some riveting roleplay. A massive thank you to Cricket for an incredible little bit of stealth at the end there, making me nervous. I loved it. Thank you so much to Siggy for incredible hilarity ensuing. And a massive thank you to our newest and dearest Callum and Charlotte, Nakani and Matthew, finally here. Oh, I'm so excited. Yeah. Amazing. Most importantly, thank you to you at home for watching. Please join us again next time, where the players keep planning to go off to the Blight Lands.
What a bad idea.
It'll be fine.
It'll be fine. You guys seem sane.
We're definitely well-adjusted individuals.
100%. Nothing can go wrong. But for now, adventurers, keep on keeping on. Thank you very much. Peace and love. Good night.
Oh no, it all went wrong.